No idea who Ricardo is. Does anyone remember?
Was it Ricardo,
the old guy with the book.
Yeah. Was he what?
The book and the cane.
Oh, the guy who was making weird notes. Yeah. That's right. Okay.
It
Yes.
seems a lot more than it is.
Yeah.
But it was, I don't recall,
think he
was
left.
that wasn't at breakfast time though, was it? That was in the evening.
No, that was breakfast.
That was
Yeah, it was
breakfast.
breakfast.
Ricardo was at breakfast.
Yeah.
But then when we all joined up at evening, he was there again.
Yeah, but then now it's 9:40. You've left, done all that at the church. And you've come back for breakfast.
No, there is a website.
Right.
I've got. That's just.
Oh, maybe
that's
it's
the
still
order that
morning.
I have in
that's
my
it.
notes.
Maybe it's still morning then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a bowl of
Yeah,
something.
you guys
We
had
did
it.
nothing during the day. We just had breakfast. That was it.
Yeah. So you haven't. You've only had breakfast and you've had a chat with
I think
Danica.
it's collections.
That was it.
But
We haven't.
I don't recall Ricardo.
Ricardo, and so that was in the morning when we did the scene change. They were going. He was doing breakfast. He came down and he was like,
Yeah, we weren't there.
So he's
This
left,
was-
and then
yeah.
when you come back, Ricardo's
What
gone.
laptop is that?
That's my recollection.
This
There's
is
only
it.
one
So
other
Cosron
person.
was chatting to him before
It's
we
the exact
arrived.
same one.
Yes.
That's right.
But now he's gone.
I think
Because
I was-
only that
newer, 'cause
like
mine's got
Hunter
a
or
number
someone
pad.
at that other table,
And this one's
you
also
know,
dropped.
302 or
Because
whatever.
I
it
came
was.
down the stairs and he was staring at me, and I the only
Yeah.
thing I said to him was like, "Have you got a fucking eye problem?"
Yeah.
And then
This
Cosmo
is
can
the
actually talk to
experience
him.
too,
But there was no Ricardo
They're good
conversation after
laptops.
that, was there?
No.
No.
Well, for
Correct.
design and shit. Amazing.
Yeah, so
Works really
there was
well.
some. I think Cosmo was
It's
talking to somebody about finding a smithy. So we've been told about a chap called Wayland, who's apparently quite skilled. I don't remember what the point of that conversation was, but I did make a note of it. Then I've got the rest of us arrive. Cosron goes to go and speak to Danica, who is the, I guess, landlady of the Blue Water Inn. We all sit down for breakfast, and Clank noticed somebody trying to sneak through the bar without being noticed.
Okay.
No, it wasn't you.
Okay.
It was somebody who was good at stealth. So anyway, Clank made eye contact with him, and he gave up the attempt and comes over to speak to us, and says he has something for us. He's skinny, wiry, and a little short. I don't know that he ever actually gave us anything, or if he did, I didn't make a note of it.
So,
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
what notes do you have there? Because he is the one who gave you the silly didn't give you the dinner invitation. He said come to dinner,
Yeah.
but it's this guy who gave you the
He
written,
was the one that gave us the invite to
written
Lady
invite.
Baptist. Okay, right.
Which you guys have. Have you guys got it?
Oh, actually, yeah. Immediately on the line under that, where he says he's got something to go, I've got written. Fiona Vactor invites us for dinner. So
Right.
I must have. I wrote it down, but I didn't write down that that's what he gave us.
It's fine.
And
Now-
the date of the dinner is the eve of St Andrew's feast.
Which we didn't know was when that was.
No, there's apparently. I think
It's pretty,
Danica told you later on.
yeah.
which is apparently pretty hush hush.
We knew that the Festival of the Blazing Sun is in 2 days' time. Danica was warning us about the Baron. She says his heart is in the right place, but his methods are not. She told us something about the sold and the soulless again, both relying on the wine that they sell, but they're running low, and I've asked us to venture to the vineyards, the Wizard of the Wine, which is somewhere west of Valaki. They want us to go and investigate what's happened to the supply
They
of
were
wine.
very persistent about that.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
We've agreed to go, and then we had a chat with her about some of the things from the Taroka card reading.
Okay.
So some of the clues that we were given. So we asked about the clue of something being behind amber doors, and she told us about some location called the Amber Temple, which is located at Mount Gakis. We also asked about the Sleeping Prince, and our suspicions that this might have been a reference to Strahd's brother. And she said, well, his team's in the castle, and that Strahd's brother was called Sergei.
Okay.
I've unofficially moved that to the bottom of our to-do list because I don't think we want to go there right away.
What? Go to the evil guy's castle?
And finally, the pool of the White Sun. she thought might be in a location called Kresk, Kresic, which is also to the west of Valaki. The end.
Have you guys got the map? It's just below
that was
there.
an
If you...
amazing catch up. I feel like I've just watched an episode of Bold and the Beautiful.
I think
And you don't watch it for 3 years, and you come back into one episode, you know exactly what's happening to everyone and everything.
The other thing, I recall is Irina insisted on you guys going shopping because you look like shit, and you need to go shopping now.
Well, I'm literally covered in
With
shit.
exception of.
That's right.
God.
You did shit yourself too.
I spent the whole
that's,
thing.
that's a very important thing you missed.
I
actually.
shit myself.
Why didn't you write that down?
I spent half. I think I grinded about 2 things the whole session because he was in the toilet
Eat.
shitting himself, eating, and then he was in the bath.
Do you need to?
By bar, we mean horse trough outside.
Yeah. So he had a productive session.
You're right, and you are right. Arena said I didn't need to scrub up because I was all right.
And shiny, I believe
Yeah.
it was.
Really wanted to
Shit,
polish it.
Arena kept touching Clank the whole session.
Yeah, so Irina has come down, and I can't remember whether Irina was with you for this whole conversation. I think she was because I do recall Danica going, "Oh, Irina," you know, or something. You talking about her, and she was going.
I've got no notes of her leaving us, so I believe you're right. Yeah.
But anyway, so let's cut back in now, and Irina has basically, while you've been having these conversations and catch up, which we're going to have as basically what you've been doing over breakfast. While you've been doing that, she's gone upstairs to get dressed. So what we're quickly going to do is do your breakfast RPG campfire card, starting with Brian tonight.
Sure. Who among your
Now, remember the rules.
You've got
Don't
to do
read
it
the
in
question.
character.
You've just got to
Oh, okay.
answer. You don't have to. Got to do it in character, but you can just blab it out. But don't read the question out. Just provide the answer in conversational mirth.
Grond, you definitely need to scrub up more. You're a scruffy little hobo. and you need to up your game.
Well, this is yeah.
That's the fairest call I've heard all night.
I can't argue with you, middleman.
Mostly because it had hurt in my butt.
Maybe like burn those trousers and buy some new ones.
That is classic.
All right, Jesse.
I don't know how this can be a conversational thing.
Sounds like mine.
I mean, the problem with most of these is they're complete non sequiturs.
I do have a feeling that since we've been here, we've been kind of guided by something, which is an absolute load of crap because we are in control of everything here. We choose what we do from now on, and that's it. No one is telling us what to do. We will control it.
Sounds like every other day.
Yep.
This does not seem too different from normal life. I mean, often I imagine myself, following the footsteps of my masters and leading the monastery, as is my destiny or guidance, as you say. But this is not something I feel ready for. It's not something I would like.
I've only followed 2 things: my gut and my thirst for ale, and money, and whoever's in charge, and
Whatever's just underneath my gut.
whatever's system my gut. So, yeah, 2 things.
Dave.
As we walk around and we find ourselves waist deep in shit, I often wondered, like, if I hadn't taken up the adventuring mantle, I probably would have appreciated, I don't know, maybe opening my own restaurant or something like that.
What would you serve? I cook a good brat.
Well, you know what? It'd probably be like good old home cooked food. The stuff that the travellers that come in from miles around and they come for breakfast and yep, rat, lizard, snake.
Savoury porridge in the morning.
But it would be absolutely marinated to perfection.
Pass the cards up when you're done. Is everyone done? Cards on?
Yep.
No. Did you do
I've
it?
got all this talk of this festival happening in a couple of days. Reminds me of a festival we used to have back home. It was called the Highest of the Huge Bastards. And every year, everyone in my town, village, would all get together and we'd measure each other to see who's the tallest. I feel like, Aaron, you'd be interested in that. I don't know about all these guys. These guys will all be disqualified because everyone over 5 foot, they just don't bother measuring.
I'm a larger personality.
And so that's why I'm the beanstalk, because I'm the reigning champ, the tallest dwarf around.
So you got
4 foot 11 and like lots of.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget it.
You all fall silent as Irina makes her way down the stairs, having changed into her regalish gear, ready to be introduced indeed to Baron Vargas. She looks at you all and makes comment again about gentlemen, the shops are open. We must be there by 11. It is now 10. We only have an hour. But you, and she goes over to Clang and gives him a little comment.
I'm getting a tattoo.
I was going to say it looks like she's servicing, but maybe that's not quite the right
Giving you a
term.
little bit of a shine there.
Anyway, that's the best I could get out of ChatGPT on a quick
That's good.
quick healing. But yeah, but she does insist that now is the time to head into the town and to perhaps and she turns and calls to Danica, the bar lady, and says, where could these gentlemen perhaps find some clothes? And Danica turns to you and goes, how you die?
I don't die.
Well, how you die, that's run by Fatima and Nirma Kantamir.
Yeah, die.
They're they're the clothiers, and you'll find them actually not too far from the town hall. But look, frankly, I agree. If you're going to go see Vargas, you should at least be in your finest, like that fine young lady there. And with that, Danica turns and screams at unwilling her husband again. So.
Happy family.
Better go and get you guys some clothes then.
I do also need to believe it was the healer's hut that may have some potions for us.
This might be useful afterwards. We have an appointment to keep.
So as you make your way down through the streets of Valaki, I'll just switch over the map for you.
I was like, are you pouring that in a drink?
No.
But yeah, that
I thought that was beer for a second.
No.
No, clearly not.
It goes quite well on those.
it's funny though.
As long
like,
as you don't overdo it.
Yeah.
with the Reaper itself, have you had the bomb?
No.
It's
The
less, but it is so much worse.
Yeah, well, I think my thing with the bomb is that every time I watch an episode of Hot Ones, everyone basically hates that.
Yeah.
And I think it's not because it's hot, it's just because it tastes
Oh
disgusting.
no, it is like by far the hottest thing I've had. But yeah, it tastes rancid. It's not nice.
Did you try it, Nick, or are you too scared?
Sorry?
Did you try it?
No, I'll try some on the pizza.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just
What?
I'll pass thanks, mate.
I just don't want to spill more stuff in the. I saw what Rogan did
Yeah.
on his leg, and I was like, I'm good with spilling stuff.
Okay, I guess we're going to go shopping then.
Apparently it cannot reach the page now.
I mean, you guys are.
I thought she said my investments were fine too. Monk robes.
Apparently my shit-stained pajamas are.
I do still have a velvet black mask. Just saying.
Well,
I do not think this is that kind of party.
It's always
But
that
you've got
kind of
car
party.
keys as well.
Okay, so I won't populate it with people, but at this sort of morning hour, there's quite a number of people, moving up and down and moving around you. I assume that you're all going together.
Yep.
Um,
Not splitting the party again.
no, Irina is moving with you, and she is certainly drawing attention from many, not all, but many of the passerbys. And what you notice is that some have a sort of reaction that sort of is like a quick glance and then they head down, they keep going. Others you see people going, like walking around, and then they go, oh. And keep walking. And other people you just notice are just like, well, just completely expressionless and very dry, very grey and drab in their dress.
Do we think these might be a demarcation between the souled and the soulless?
This would seem mobile.
Rhonda's 100% thinking they're reacting to him. Especially the people smiling.
Without a doubt.
Now, is Grom still aware that he's covered in shit?
Oh yeah.
He had a bath.
No, he had a bath.
Oh,
He paid for a bath.
He's just got his clothes are a bit stained and a bit stinky still, though.
No,
A bit dripping.
I'm clean. Cleaner than you lot. You guys are all dirty.
Hey, I resemble that one.
And as you sort of moving about, you notice that there seems to be quite a number of sort of stalls. You know that the coffin makers is sort of down and around over basically where Jesse is.
Okay.
And the town square is sort of further on down over here.
Right.
But you're sort of now seeing like there's Dust Light Supplies, which appears to be like a general store. You do see, you recall, near the coffin shop, there was a smithery, and that's Iron Designs, that's the blacksmith. And
Was that the one that was run by Wayland that Danica was telling us about?
yeah, Wayland is
Right.
is the owner of that.
Right.
Of the, Wayland. Wayland is the. Where's Wayland gone? Give me a sec. Walpole's bookstore.
Belly?
What?
How the map is like.
Wayland Smithy, yeah.
Yeah,
Wayland Smithy, yeah. It's a traditional blacksmith forge, complete, with an anvil, hammers, tongs, all that sort of shit. Sorry. But Now You Die is essentially this, for our purposes, going to be this building up here.
Grum's going to walk in and ask
Right.
if they're threatening him.
Sword drawn.
But as you are making your way, can I just get you to roll a perception check, please?
That's my strong point.
18 plus
It's been a while since I've done this.
23.
Yeah.
23.
9 total.
20.
12.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, 21.
20.
11.
You got a 21.
21. Yeah.
So you got a 12.
12.
You got a 9. You got a 23.
11.
And an 11. Alright. Can I get you to do a wisdom saving throw, please?
That'll be a 26.
Nice.
Oh wow.
That's good.
6 on wisdom saving.
I've got +6 and actually no, that
Wisdom?
What the? Why have I got +8 on charisma now?
What level are you?
4.
Very charismatic.
Like, no, this doesn't look right.
Have you added an item?
No.
Have a squiz of that in a sec.
I got 19 though. Okay.
So 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. And out of the corner of your eye, both Clank, you perceive that there's something going on. So that, like, as you're walking down, you notice him looking, and then you look as to where he's looking, and in the shadows of one of these sort of walkways off to the side, you see this dark woman.
Oh God, no!
Where's my purse?
You passed your saving throw.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
you feel no obligation to go there. Now you've clearly stopped and now drawn attention to this because you're reaching for your purse.
Yes.
So now, David, I think you were affected. You had one of the pies.
Originally,
I gave him
Yeah.
a potion to.
Yeah,
He had the one.
was it the potion of vitality or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. That doesn't.
Still was affected.
Yeah. Who else had a pie?
I had one that didn't affect me.
But doesn't affect you. You didn't, and Nick, you didn't. No.
Didn't have a pie.
Yeah, so it's just you two. So David, can you now sort of turn and you notice her and you need to do a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Wouldn't we remember who gave us the pies last
It's
time?
not her. This is a shady young woman.
Why do you have your coin?
We also know that that's not what they're
Yeah, we
Well,
we
well,
know the
well,
original.
wearing a disguise.
Great job. So it's got here the saving throw. I've got +8 for, or plus that. So,
Charisma.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
is it
Your
defensive?
charisma
yeah,
saving
but
throw.
No.
is that normal for a saving throw?
I don't know.
Because I swear it wasn't that, and I can't figure it out.
Charisma is your main. You've got an 18.
Yeah,
Charisma,
I've
which
got
would be
20
a
charisma.
plus
3.
20, plus
13.
5,
Yeah.
and then your proficient in it should be plus 7.
Plus I've got a +1 because I've got the rigor protection.
What about
Well,
you?
then yeah, plus 8.
Okay,
plus
so
eight.
it was a +6. Okay.
Hang on. Wisdom saving throw.
He said
12,
wisdom, not charisma.
Yeah, I know, but it was +6.
12 plus 1 though is what? Oh no, that's error.
That's
Yeah.
what I just rolled. Yeah.
Because I got a
Didn't I just
19.
roll for you? Hang
What's
on.
your
So what are you saying your concern is wisdom? Is
It seems higher, but now it makes
Right.
sense. So I think I'm just overreading something.
What about from that dragon mark thing you got? Does that give you any boosts, any of that?
Well, it sounds like you got +2 from your ring of protection,
I'll get,
and
yeah.
then proficient in wisdom, the saving throws, and then whatever your modifier is, so it has to be at least a 3 to
Okay.
get +5, right?
No.
Yeah, so you should be. I thought you could click on it and actually see.
I don't know, it just seems a lot higher. I don't remember my saving throws being that. Oh, it says it on here too, though.
Yeah, well,
What's
that's
your
going to be
modifier?
the same source. Yeah, but
Modifier for, proficient wisdom, okay. Wisdom +3 plus, 2 for that is, no, that's 5 plus your, that makes sense.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Okay. I was just
Yeah,
reading into it too
D&D
much.
Beyond is really wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says my
I know.
intelligence. is
I'm so
not
sorry, Dave. Your wisdom saving throw was 13.
13.
Yeah. Okay.
So ignore me. I was thinking I'm worse than I am.
Well, right. You're sort of borderline. You could go with a pie. You're kind of thinking. It's kind of thing like, it's like me right now. Giving up vaping. But geez, I could just drag Rogan out and steal this.
That's right. Mine's gone too.
Oh no! But then you could just go, I'll leave it. So there's certainly an urge there, and so she hasn't said anything, but she's just in the shadows. So she's about 20 feet up this corridor, standing there, holding a pie, looking at you. What do you guys want to do?
How much for a pie?
You call that out?
Yeah.
She looks at you and
Cole's
she sort
right,
of
that's not a good idea.
she looks away,
Maybe
and
need
suddenly
one eventually.
suddenly out of the shadows steps this man, and he closes with her and whispers sort of almost in her hood and brings his hands in front of him.
Sorry, Doc. Lily wants to sit in with you for 5 minutes before we go to bed. And watch.
Okay.
Come on, hurry up.
Cool.
What about you, Rachie? Could be good for you.
No.
Have we noticed that he saw this lady in the alley now?
Yeah, he's just yelled out at her.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's sort of like a little taken aback, and just about and sort of turns her head away. And as she does, this man just sort of comes from the right hand side from your perspective, closes very closely with her, whispers sort of inside her hood, brings his hands in front of him,
Put your coin.
and then basically then just pulls back, turns and crouches and disappears quite quickly away.
I'm gonna sort of lay my sword like across your chest like that to stop you from walking forward while just staring daggers at these two down the alley. And I'm saying, if you go down there, I will fight them.
Wait, me?
No, as if you was, as if Kozron was you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like holding you to be like, do not go, otherwise I will fight them. We know what happened last time.
I do not intend to eat the pie. I intend to take it for
No.
another
Don't
time.
take it.
No.
This first, last time we saw this lady, she was trying to steal children.
This
And
seems to be a source of temptation. Having possession of one of these.
So David, you're on the fence here, right? You could you could really go for one. You've got a bit of an urge, but you've got enough wit about you that if you want to fight it,
We could fight her and steal the pies.
I think we have an appointment.
Do we know?
We haven't got time for a rug. We're supposed to be going and getting and dressed up.
Fine. I will not purchase a pie. I have a pie in my bag, and that will do.
Sure you want to go and talk to her?
Yes. It's probably not safe if I do.
Are you sure you want to go and talk to her?
It's probably best for both of us. Remember,
Do
you
they?
got splashed with water last time. It wasn't a pleasant experience for you.
Well, I don't mind a solid dousing every now and again, but
As I'm drawing my sword, sort of as I'm looking at them, do they react to me pulling my sword at them at all?
Does she? There's only her now.
Yeah, the
he's
blade's disappeared.
Okay,
Yeah.
does she? What's her reaction to me pulling my sword and basically staring at her, looking like I want to stab her?
She actually lifts herself up a little bit and somehow moves her head further back into the shroud of the hood.
In a challenging way.
But you can still see her eyes. And yeah, she's just like,
It's not going to go well for us.
I'm back. Oh,
Love the fact that you're just talking to him about being splashed with water.
I'm gonna.
When, like, he got lightning bolted to death.
Yes, but we don't know if this is the same.
I'm okay. I live.
Look, Aaron, if need be, I do have one of the pies. You don't need to go and approach it.
Perhaps
she now reaches into her robe like this,
I take a step forward.
and she pulls out another pie.
Let us continue.
There's too many.
I'm assuming Rena's
there's
like
a lot of pies, right?
tapping her foot and crossing her arms at us at this point.
Let's continue. Let's go to the shop. They'll probably have better pies.
She's like my wife when I go into the Warhammer store, she's standing at the
Yeah.
Your wife lets you go to the Warhammer store.
I need to look.
All right, you continue on, having overcome any personal desires to sate the insatiable. And you basically make your way. I'll just I'll move. I'll just move the party down, and you make your way down to here. I'll bring the rest of you. Just one second. And you make it into here.
Where's here?
Right there.
Is this was it want to die or something?
Now
Not want
now
to
you
die.
die.
How to die?
No, not now you die.
Now you die.
101 ways to die in Baroga.
Just let you guys move yourselves around wherever you like.
Tank will stand near the door, I think.
I assume me and Erin go straight to the gun section.
And
He just disappeared.
oh, welcome to Now You Die. We do have the finest clothes in all of Valaki. What fashion can we create for you today? Oh, what about you, young man? As she then turns to Erin.
Looking like an unruly child.
Oh, I need to own nice.
Oh, there, you know.
Just grab
Whoa, she said like something about die.
I know, right?
So how about you should just pull your sword out and say
Stick him on her.
See, now
Say
I'm on the same
something
page
like-
with you.
Yeah, exactly.
say something like, if you have one more step, I will do it.
You can play Gron very well.
We have an appointment with.
Cub's just like, no. No fighting, we've got an appointment.
We require vestments suitable for such an occasion.
She says, I should be able to assist you.
Just don't listen to her, she's gonna do something bad.
Those are wise words, Lenny, wise words.
Because you literally said die.
I think you'll find
So,
we're going
before
to be the
you
ones that aren't
die,
going to do something smart.
so if you die,
I'll make a new character.
Would be wise.
Then I don't have to play mom.
you could just, like, what you could easily just do, you could just choose to actually just kill her and just move on, and
Yes,
Jeff will
could
just
you
talking
fill
back
that
to
up?
her,
I'm seeing
you
the-
just move
this
on.
up.
and just-
So, who's going to make our clothes then?
Definitely
Huh?
Who's
You
gonna
don't
make
need
our clothes?
That
clothes.
in.
Sure we do.
Boy, she said you gotta die.
Right, sorry, I've just, I unlocked it. My apologies. I was just adjusting so you could see the rest of the building and her. So she has come downstairs, and is standing there, and just it's a random shop. It's full of clothes everywhere, and she basically takes her instructions and says, right, okay, well, let's start with you or you.
Brian,
He's going to take the longest.
Brian,
You got anything
Brian.
with any less
Right.
excrement?
Sorry.
Anything with less excrement?
Yes. Look, I do have. Look, why don't you step over here?
No, don't. She's gonna,
Lily.
because if she goes, because they're gonna ask her to step near the wall, and then she's just gonna get like something sharp out and like slash off your head stuff. So,
He's a
You've
barbarian.
played this before, haven't you?
just go.
Step over here. And she points to a sort of like a changing, a material changing thing. She says, if you wouldn't mind assisting your colleague out of those, I'll be right back. I've got something very fine for him. And she trots upstairs And as you go up, you can hear the faintest of, oh, for fuck's sake.
You can hear Gron struggling in the change room and just yells out, "Cub!"
Clank, I'll go and help. Clank doesn't need to breathe, so he can't smell anything.
This is much appreciated.
All right, so
And watch these robots.
Yeah.
For some reason, you can hear like a grinder coming from the changing room. Like a cat.
Small ferret runs out.
So she progresses to sort of work through that problem. She's come back down with what clearly are fire tongs that you can use
Run!
to move the wood, and she takes your clothes and sort of says,
No.
"I'm assuming you don't want these back."
Nah.
Yes, we do.
I've had them for about 40 years. So
Oh, you.
And she takes them out outside, and you hear a bit of a rummage,
Used to wash him every year.
and then you hear the sort of snorting of a pig, and it sounds very much like it's. And she comes back, and she
You've
has
been
the
here before.
she has the tongs. She places the tongs against the wall, and she goes to the table that's sort of in front of her, and sort of bathes her hands in some sort of water,
Very clean water.
holy water.
and she goes, "Right,
Are you using Edge?
are you ready? I'm going to come in and measure now."
Ready?
No.
It's basically standing in a T.
This is
Start
gonna be
naked.
the end. Just to tell you, this is gonna be the end.
And very surprisingly, with the
You're gonna
amount
die if you listen to
Really?
her.
he eats and drinks, he is ripped. Like, I'm talking
ran
like
at home
2% body fat,
so-
just short and just shredded and extremely hairy.
Okay. What's your charisma plus?
2.
After all that big build up.
14 plus 2.
And what's your strength?
16 plus 3.
That's a very suspicious movement.
So she gives you all a glance and says, "Look, over there," and she points to you, and she goes, "Oh, excuse me,
Clank is his name.
oh, Clank, thank you," she says. "Excuse me, Clank, will you be seeking clothing as well, or?"
Apparently, well, actually, I'll glance at Arena and say, "Will I?"
Arena gives you a nod.
Okay, fine. Yes, then I am.
So Mr. Clank, sorry, what's your name?
Cub.
Cub. Lovely to meet you, Cub. Mr. Clank and
Cosron, however, all I require is a robe.
Cosron. You do seem rather horny though.
Very.
And she points to your trifling horns. Look, I would say start in that section over there. And she turns to Erin and she goes, "Now the children's wear is just over here. If you need a hand, call out." And then she pops herself into the changing room. And you hear it, and you guys hear it. Ooh, my. She proceeds to measure and so forth, and says, "I'll be right back. Stay right there." She disappears, and then she quickly sees how you're all going. If
Why
you
is the
need any
children's
assistance.
section full of sailor suits?
That needs to be written down.
She goes, "Well, you would be surprised. Of course, you do know the Burgomaster's edict around happiness, and for each festival we must
What, dress out
indeed
children
make
as
efforts to be merry and to celebrate whatever the festival is. I tell you.
Ask Arena if she can help draw a smile onto Clem's face.
Googly eyes.
Maybe some tinsel just to some Christmas lights.
Clown nose.
She grabs a paintbrush. And begins saying, I've got to get a picture of that for the...
Clown nose.
I've got a flower that squirts water.
Yeah, so Arena begins to assist, but she's answering your question, and the rest of you, because it's only a relative, it's big enough. It's like full of clothes and all that sort of thing. She makes a comment. Look, I must admit, it's a good question as to why there are, such festive suits or attire, and it is because of the Baron's, edict that we must be happy.
Baron's propensity for young children. All I see is elf costumes, sailor suits. There's leprechauns out there. Dude, this is ridiculous.
Just concerning.
Don't they have like a little man's tux or something that you can alter for me to fit in or something? I'm a grown-ass man. Half of him. I'm not a child.
And we've got to use what we can get.
So, Baron, she goes, Baron Valakovich, he has these festivals. You are, I assume, strangers to this land, and you'll soon find out. You'll soon find out. Well, the likes of you, good sir, I've not seen for a while, and you I've not seen for some time. Of course, we have many children here.
Start a fume here.
But yes, it does keep me rather busy. Whilst the trade is good, my hands grow, and she holds her hands up, and they're sort of a little bit. Her fingers are sort of long and a little crooked, and she goes, the sewing I must do to meet the demand for each festival is quite enduring, and whilst I have employed assistants in the past.
Can I work out if there's anything I can do for her fingers to, help ease the discomfort?
Yeah, do a medicine check while we're
I have a
carrying
dagger
on.
if need be.
You've got a lot.
Did
you want another one?
If need be.
Oh,
No,
nice.
it's the same one.
13.
No, he picked it up.
I picked it up.
Oh, did you? Okay, so you had my dagger.
I'm still carrying it.
All right. Hold on. I'll get rid of my dagger.
Basically, not really.
I'll give it back to you.
You know that you've heard of some sort of balms that, in basic druid training, that you can get some sort of balms that might be helpful for arthritis or joint pain. But she continues whilst she's now returning with some undergarments, and sort of pops in there with
Don't lose it again.
with Grond, and assists him into his underwear. She then pulls the curtain back and encourages to step out a new man, and start looking at the clothes.
To me, this is the first time we've seen him so ready.
Yeah.
Just standing under.
Standing there in awe.
She goes, it's as good as this would fit you, and she shows you some sort of quite nice, stylish, quite distinguished stuff that you would wear to meet the Burgomaster, but you probably wouldn't wear every day of the week.
Something best.
She holds it up against you and says, this would do you.
Okay, that'll do.
Okay, well, go get changed and... I tell you, if it wasn't for book club, I think I'd be gone mad by now. It does give us hope that this madness will stop.
My ears perk up at sound of book club because Gron's been invited to book club. So I'm going to say to her, book club. When's our next meeting? I've been told about book club. I've been invited. Believe it or not. All these guys are idiots. They don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes. I must admit a little slack of me because I do know Lady Vucta doesn't like us talking to strangers. But yes, are you coming to the next session?
Oh yeah. Well,
I'd love to see you there.
As
Perhaps we could meet afterwards.
yeah, of course. As the only member of my party that can read, I've been sent to partake in this book club. So, of course, we can meet after.
I think the rest of us all snigger audibly at that.
Are you going to book club tonight?
Yes, of course. Remind me, where are we meeting again?
Oh well, we meet at. Give me. What do you want to do? Intimidate or
No,
persuade?
I'll give a
She looks a little uncertain. But
Persuade.
continuing.
because like I'm not being weird about it.
I just imagine him reading
18 plus 4,
Oh,
22.
the middle of
that plus 4. That's from the change cloth.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen?
It was the sound of the door when I took it.
That's
Oh, sitting with Cat in the Hat.
She goes, oh,
would
Lady
not.
Voctus,
Of course not.
Yes. course.
You do know the secret knock.
I seem to have forgotten. Remind
She
me.
puts her hand on your chest. And we'll go outside.
Oh, squeezing.
While they're doing that, in the D&D Beyond,
Hmm.
I know V after the spell is verbal.
Yeah.
What's the S?
Somatic
Somatic.
means you've
Wave
gesture.
your hands around a bit.
Oh, right.
M.
M is material.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know. Like,
There's
If you've
no,
got the
if
arcane
you've got a-
focus,
if you've got a
he said
focus, you don't
Do
need
you
it.
have a focus?
Yep,
I do
Okay.
too. Yeah,
it's the holy symbol.
because I've got infestation, and that's the only thing I need.
You're gonna dump that into Gron's new clothes, are you?
What's the not thaumaturgy or suggestion? The one where you clean your own clothes with.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation, yeah.
Okay. Is that a? Yeah,
It's a cantrip.
I should have took that.
That's the best spell in the game.
I don't think you have access to that. Do you?
I did at one point because I had the choice between that and something else, but it was I think it was the invocation or the
Apparently you don't tell the 7-year-old to be quiet. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, are you in trouble?
Yeah.
Taking notes.
No, I'm not in trouble.
Is our other invitation we got to Lady Doctors for tonight as well? Okay.
Do we have more invitation?
We got invited as a group.
No, sorry. I don't know that we told you about that. You wouldn't know because it was only Aaron, Clank, and Cub that was there.
I told you about what, sorry?
When Vasily invited us to.
Dinner tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, yes, of course. I will be seeing you there tonight then. Definitely.
Wonderful, she says.
Planning to split the pie, you're getting ready.
We don't talk about book
Well, none of the rest of us can read. Why would we go?
I remember many years in the monastery, looking at scrolls but being ashamed for not being able to read.
Good thing the Kama Sutra is a picture book, right?
So much knowledge gone to waste. I only clean them. This is common people call a joke.
Slap cover on the back. Nice.
Clank it.
Canned laughter.
So she basically moves around and has now completed outfitting the 5 of you. And she begins to tally up. And she goes, are you paying separately or together?
depends if
What is the
what are we
charge?
looking at for everything here? What would you charge us?
Well, it's basically around, I'd say, 15 gold pieces each. So 75 for the lot.
Well, given that we're buying so much and a couple of our party members don't wear a lot of clothes, you know, maybe you could give us a bit of a friendly discount. And we'll be sure to spread your name around town if ever we meet
Give me a
anybody.
persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Hmm.
Okay. 18.
Oh. She knocks it down to 60, take it or leave it.
It's reasonable.
Okay.
What are these worth?
Oh shit. We've got that in Discord.
Okay. What are the green ones worth?
Hang on.
That's in
in
the
the player notes, isn't it? Gem
player
values.
notes?
Yeah.
Yeah, gen values. Yep, there we go.
Wait for it to load.
Green is 50.
Yep. Oh shit, that was 200. I'm gonna try.
That'll do.
Oh no, it's
And yellow
Oh, I don't have
will
that
be.
installed.
Let's see if Discord.
Just load it in the web browser.
Yellow's 10. Okay.
I've got 50 here in the card.
That's us.
So 60 gold pieces.
What's that? 13 each.
Try again.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
accept
you're
this
giving
gold
us a tip, are
earring.
you?
Oh,
60
I
gold.
prefer coin. Oh, 60 gold.
I
Oh, thank you.
negotiated
Indeed.
cheaper.
Wonderful,
You
thank
getting
you.
it?
How about this gold
I've
necklace?
paid
This is
it.
worth
I
2.
paid it.
Okay, never mind.
Your companion has
Sweet.
Well, as in everything? Or?
Yeah.
I didn't realise.
Thank you. Thank you, Cub.
So you can only add one set of fine Valakian clothes to your equipment. And I assume you are now dressed in that and carrying your old clothes, less you, Ron, your clothes are now being processed by the automatic garbage disposal system known as Sydney, the pig out the back. And you may now, I guess, continue on, for you are hearing.
Oh no. Beyond just told me it rolled a 1 on its API check.
Just edit as fine clothes.
Yeah, and you now hear 11 bells.
Here, 11 bells. Alright.
Hmm.
I suppose
We must
We
make
probably
way.
shouldn't keep him waiting.
it's time for the shops. Or didn't she say 11?
We must be
We meet the Baron at 11.
home.
Oh, right.
We make our way to the mountain. D&D Beyond's just shit the bed for me. It's not working anymore.
It's begging me.
Somebody's DDoS. Come on.
Clothes, fine. Here we go. Add to.
Yeah, the sunshine.
Okay, it's probably close enough from perspective wise.
Yeah, my son got whoopee that I've already had one time. He's like, you can't do that, Dad. It's my iPad. I'm sure that's your right.
So you approach Baron Vargas's mansion, essentially, or his hall / residence, which seems to double as both a location of official burgomaster activity, but also doubles as his private residence. As you approach, you do notice that the door is indeed open, and standing in front in the area, we shall go with. She's a little more dour than that, but that'll do. You get the image. In fact, let me just show you what she does look like.
Sensible.
Sensible shoes. I've got to go back to that. Your image. Back to that. Oh my god, no. Right, done. Right, there we go. Okay.
Try and do this later. It just won't let me add anything to inventory at the moment. It just keeps going loading.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi keeps playing up for me as well.
Yeah, I've only got 1 bar of strength.
Yeah, so.
Really?
Yep.
Like I'm on full bars. What about you, Nick? Still?
It's full bars. It's still working for me, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, mine's still working. But yeah, 1 bar, but it's still working.
I wonder why it's 1 bar. Anyway. Sorry, give me 2 secs.
So it's 11 a.m.
Fine.
Correct.
Yes, it's about 10 past 11 now.
Right. Cool.
Yeah. Right. You notice that the lady at the front is sort of waiting for you to enter, and she acknowledges you and she says, "Welcome to the Burgomaster. Do you have an appointment?"
Look at card book or something.
We do. We are escorting the Lady Irina to the Baron. He is aware that we are coming and should be expecting us.
Let me check. And she reaches into a.
God, she's got a clipboard.
She does indeed have a clipboard.
Your name's not down. You're not coming in.
So, if you guys, are you still on the stairs there? Is that where you're remaining? Yeah.
We haven't invited him. We're not rude.
Who needs invitation, huh?
He goes,
It's the vampires do.
I'm not showing any appointment. What name?
The Lady Irina.
Daughter of the Burgomaster of Barovia.
Do we need to show an invitation or something? Did we get one?
Burgomaster of where? Barovia?
No.
Yes.
Oh. You're the Burgomaster of Barovia? And she looks at Clank very confused.
No. Does she look like she's my daughter?
Your daughter?
I look at Irene, I just sort of push her forward. I'm like,
Oh, madam.
speak to her.
She goes, oh, madam, and you might be? And Irina introduces herself and basically explains that her brother is now the Burgomaster and that she wishes to take shelter at Valaki under the protection of Baron Valakovich. She indicates that she'd like to present herself to the Baron. She realises that she has not made an appointment, and that she was told that this is an appropriate hour to present. And the sort of clipboard-bearing woman goes, "Yes, 11 bells. We do take petitions." But we often we don't get anyone coming for a petition from the Baron. After lunch, we do justice, but we have several for that if you wanted to stay and perhaps learn or something. But one moment, and she sort of sort of waves a hand, and then suddenly this guard comes down. He's clearly still drunk. And she wanders away, opens the door, and disappears in. So Irina has. Irina is. Fuck me. I'll get Irina eventually. There's Irina. I'll move you out. Irina's standing in the doorway there, and she is now sort of quietly looking at the guard, and the guard is saying nothing.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the team and be like, well, we got it here. Can we leave?
I mean, I do really want to go shopping.
I think it's probably best to wait with the Lady Irina, if this is your wishes.
The woman returns, and you note that she's left the door open, and she stands there, and she beckons you. Baron Vargas Valakovich will attend to your petition now, Irina Kolyana. And Irina takes a couple of steps this way, stops, turns round and goes, "Are you coming?"
Yeah, we'll follow it.
Yeah.
So Irina comes down through here and enters.
Are there any mirrors on the wall as we go down the corridor? I just want to check my smile is still in place. Maybe the back of my hand is shiny enough.
But what sort of place is this? Is it like a
Cramped by the
barn or
looks
a
of it.
shed?
Looks like
No, it's quite, it's quite nice inside.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, it's quite, it's a step up from the burgomaster of Barovia's residence. But it also has this practical utility to it. So whilst it's fine wood, you do notice that there are sort of bales of, whether it's, you know, payments or offerings or stuff, whatever. It's hard to
like barter
determine.
goods and type of stuff.
Cub bowels.
Bales. Did I say bales?
Cub bowels.
Oh, cub bales. Okay, let me just set this up for you. A couple of mastiffs. Yes. Right.
Excuse me a sec.
Hello.
What time is it? 7:30.
Yeah, you definitely go that pizza. You definitely go that pizza.
I was going to ask you, have you, any chance you've got any dwarf miniatures?
Yeah, heaps.
Just to say, yeah, I have to have a look at that, even if they're like unpainted or whatnot, because I feel like Gimli just isn't giving me the grunt.
What one are you using?
Wait, there you go.
Oh, no, that's not.
Yeah.
You can take him and repaint him if you want. I have to agree he's probably not repainted, but
Yeah, I've got quite a few
he
dwarf.
can like that. That's yours if you want him.
Nice.
I finally was able to get something to stick to the plate of my
Oh,
printer,
how good.
so I'll
Oh, cool.
be printing soon.
Man,
My next batch is going to be tomorrow, just to try and
cool.
get a proper one going. But
Well, that's exciting.
we'll see.
How good, man. That'll be so cool.
I'll
getting
send
that.
you my Fluffykins model again.
Yeah.
So you can see if you.
There's
manage to not
there's
be
4
too
options
fast.
as well. Have a look at those, and you can.
Well, I've got
Okay.
a heap of random coloured resin.
Oh, brilliant.
So I've got like bright red,
That sounds good, yeah.
It's great when you have paint over it too.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, man.
Have I got any minis with you, Rogan, for painting at the moment?
You gave me about 4 or 5.
Oh, okay, I did.
minis,
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Cool.
I haven't had a chance to paint.
No, that's alright.
But
I just couldn't remember whether I did or not. Yeah.
If there's any more you give me for tonight?
No, just do those and.
Cool. Yeah, sweet.
Hang on, you're taking them all.
Yeah, I'll paint them all as well.
Mine are painted.
Not very well.
And one of those is Brian, isn't it?
Yeah, I've already told him he can repaint
Yeah,
my
yeah,
one.
Might repaint those 2. I'll show you if it's okay. If you don't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. No, that's good. In fact, show me that one's a purchased one. It's pre-painted.
Okay.
But
This guy.
so's that one, and it's painted shit.
Yeah, that's a pre-purchased one.
Which one? This one?
No, this one.
This one?
Yeah. Do you want to use him? Because I won't get him painted. I'll just get him back. I'd rather.
I'll probably use
Where
this
are
one
they?
actually.
You gonna use that one?
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
pictures.
cool. Right.
Is
Oh, can I go back? Oh, chips.
is Gron going through a crisis
You
of
can.
identity?
Yeah.
There's not many
Oh,
left.
there's a list.
There's not many left of them.
Oh,
We're motoring through them.
Right. Okay. Rescuing my dwarves from the bloody Snow White of bloody Limber. Okay, as you all find your way in, the lady of the sort of house
Clipboard lady.
clipboard lady closes the door.
Oh, yeah.
And disappears.
Do you want them back?
With the drunk guard.
Oh, well, you probably need those. They can stay there, but I'll give them back to you with the drunk guard. Vargas and his 2 hounds, and standing next to Vargas is this gentleman here. So he's the guy who's standing up near the window.
Big X.
And you notice as he comes in, he looks all of you up and down.
He doesn't look happy.
And then when Irina, who sort of led you in, his eyes comes back to her, and you see him sort of go a little bit, like a little bit schoolboyish. Ah, the travellers, and Irina Koyalana. What a rare honour. Please, take a seat. We have much to discuss, haven't we? And he indicates that you should take seats around the area.
Seats enough for everyone.
I see Cosron's already seated.
Yeah,
Bronze
I'm
was
going
good.
to seat as far as away from the dogs as I can because they're already
Okay.
uneasy.
Oh, yeah. Gron's just got his feet up on one of the footrests.
Are there seats for everyone, or is it
Yeah. I can throw you. Someone, you're going to have to sit next to
Yeah.
each other. The party can go.
Gron's had to pull the footrest almost tied up to the chair.
that's just the party?
Yeah, this is the party marker. It's gone. Yeah.
Oops.
So you two are sitting comfy. Aaron and Cosron. Cub's there.
God, no, the
Bron's there.
troublemakers
And
are sat
Clank,
together.
Clank over there.
Stuck on the
I
outside.
can cast
Arena,
invisibility if you
yeah.
want to steal some.
Oh, and Arena.
Clank's going to keep a very close eye on these two, make sure they don't nick anything.
They're sitting in the corner besides Mum.
Yes, indeed.
What makes you think I cause trouble?
Experience.
So he goes, yes, please come in. We have much to discuss, haven't we? And he leaves that hanging there.
We were expensive couriers by the looks of it.
I see. What do you mean by that? The delivery of Ms. Cleana, my colleague's daughter. Did you refer to her as just a package for a courier?
Yep.
I see.
Couriers also tend to get paid.
Well, and Irina interrupts and goes, Baron Vargas, my brother has made arrangements for payment. We come here not to ask for coin. And he goes, oh, yes, I was expecting you. You see, rumours fly on ravens' wings in Barovia. They say you lot are chosen by fate itself to save our lands. Even Madame Eva, so the whispers go, has seen it in her cards. Tell me, do you believe in fate, or are you just a courier?
Oh, I believe our price just went up if that's the case.
I'm not interested in your price. I am interested, though, of course, if this rumour is true. Are you indeed the ones talked about in the prophecy? Will bring an end to the devil's rule?
I think that
You
remains
see-
to be seen.
You see, I have brought happiness, and we remain for some time now untroubled by the affairs of him and the rest of this forsaken land. You see, in 2 days we celebrate the festival of the blazing sun. It's more than a mere tradition, you realise. My festivals are a beacon of hope in this darkness, a defence against it. Now, I trust you will join us in this celebration. Irina, your presence would be most inspiring. And you hear a sort of from the gentleman standing. Isaac, you have something to say? And Isaac he's sweating. And he looks down and he says, no, Baron. And with that, Vargas continues.
Can I, just this Isaac, I just want to keep an eye on him for the moment. You mentioned he's sweating. I want to see if I can determine if there's something that's like body language, pose, or whatever, as to why he's so uncomfortable with all of this. And
Okay, give me an insight while I'll continue with Vargas and we'll
Okay.
come back to that. Irina, so you have come here seeking refuge, seeking the help of Valaki. Well, of course, Valaki will always extend its hand to fellow, I guess, fellow people of station in need. Your father was an honourable man, and from what I hear, your brother is slowly filling his boots and following in his footsteps. Irina, you'll find no safer place than within these very walls. I invite you to stay here in my home. We can discuss the arrangements, but Valaki could always use a hero like yourself. Will you join us and take my offer of protection? Irina goes, well, thank you, Baron. That is most honourable of you. And she turns and looks at you guys.
We already have lodgings arranged, but if the Lady Irina wishes.
You will be safe here. He does not bother us. He cannot stand the merry and the happiness. All will be well here in Valaki. All will be well. And you hear Isaac start to mutter, all will be well, all will be well. And then he and then he goes, all will be well.
I've seen a cheer and a mall in this
Does
town.
it seem like Isaac is putting on a face to kind of...
He's already done a
Yeah.
Do
insight check.
they look related, Isaac and Vargas? Is there a familial resemblance between them or not?
give us a insight check. And you give us an insight check as well.
So I got 11.
11?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see a man's gym?
Bloody gossip is practically fucking invisible.
Nat 20 plus 7, 27.
Nat 20.
Wow. And I got a 19 for mine.
Oh,
Jesus.
Right. So there does. Once you get a nat 20.
Yeah. Plus 7.
it's like, fuck you.
What did you get? 12? What did you get? 19. And you got like 27.
Yeah.
Okay, come outside with me. Fuck me.
I am not staying here.
Yeah, this.
All will be well. The dude's delusional.
Yeah.
And we've paid for lodgings with someone who is an ally that we know is an ally.
And we've been warned about the Baron.
And I've got a book club.
I mean, yeah.
Have you been warned about the Baron? Who warned us about the Baron?
Danica.
I
Did he
think
just say
multiple
that he-
people have.
Well, yeah,
He's-
that too.
they said he met his heart's in the right place, but his
Danica
preference.
and her friends
Mm.
are the people of the Raven.
Oh, okay.
So,
Which,
although we haven't been
That was
completely
probably
advised
last
that.
week's session.
yeah, and we don't want to mention that we killed 2 of them as soon as we crash landed.
I think only one.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 2 ravens that were up in the tree, and we instantly killed them, and they turned back into humans.
I know we killed one.
I know one.
Maybe it was
one.
one.
One definitely got an accidental shot.
Wasn't it Eldritch Blast?
Yes. Very. Yes.
So we're keeping that on the down low.
Thanks, gents.
So roll initiative, or
I'm kind of like look at our Irina just to see if there's any kind of, because I know that she had some kind of reaction to the name before, and I just look at her to kind of see if there's any kind of, yeah, without saying anything, just kind of like casually.
She seems quite curious as to whether, right now, she's curious as to whether she should take Vargas's offer.
The fuck? We just traipsed across the land with her and now she's changed her mind.
Isaac,
We're not being paid for
Isaac,
anything else.
the guard standing there, in his sort of gruff guard voice, says, "There is no safer place. You must remain here with us. Baron, I shall see to her personal protection." Vargas goes, "Is this to your liking? You have my word, and you will have the protection of Isaac." And yeah, so that's where she sort of then stops looking at you, and she goes, "Yes, I shall take your offer. Thank you for protecting me and getting me here.
It was a pleasure, my lady.
I shall take residence here. Please do check in on me, and please let me know how you fare here in Valaki. I still would like to have dinner with Lord Von Holtz."
oh
Sorry.
my god, no.
"Vasily Von Holtz," says Vargas. "Ah, gentleman of some repute, Madame Colliana. He does come and go with the wind, but always a friend of Valaki, I must say. He has shown us nothing but kindness and respect. Why, you say you have been invited to dine with him. Most unusual. Perhaps you could bring me along as well.
May I speak? I must apologise. I am not one for politics, so I might ask that I speak plainly, and the words I speak may not bring good favour. Our time here has been short. You mentioned there has been many rumours of such deeds that, as far as we know, nothing of. With all due respect, and I understand the safety that you provide here, we have on our first night in town come across vampires and vampire spawn in the coffin shop, and we have also confirmed that this Vasily von Holtz is undead.
I see. What are you saying? Undead?
Indeed.
You have divined this through some powers?
Yes.
Vasily von Holtz, this is not possible. I have met the man. He has stood where you are, or he sat where you are sitting, in this very chamber.
So he's allowed.
So he has been invited inside.
Well, of course he's been invited inside, as you have been invited inside. Are you saying that he is some vampiric spawn or something, some servant of him? This is a vast accusation.
As I said, I was speaking plainly, and the words I spoke may not bring favour, but this is what we know to be true. We have brought the Lady Irina here, and so far, without harm, and without, you surely can on this trust us that we have her best interests at heart.
She must stay, calls out Isaac from the window. And you can see Baron Vargas is sort of taken a little back by Isaac interrupting.
Isaac, do you believe this truly?
She must stay under our protection. I personally commit to you that she will be safe here.
You want her to stay in some place that you've already invited an undead into your house. I wouldn't call that safe.
Vargas sort of intervenes in a sort of softer, calming the situation down, and you note that he sort of gives Isaac a bit of a glance, like, "Fucking get back in your box, buddy. Don't interrupt." He turns to Irina and he says, "Irina, ultimately the decision is yours whether you wish to stay here. I cannot comment on what your friends have said in relation to Lord von Holtz. But Lord von Holtz I have met, I have known, and I know him to be a good heart. He has done much for this town. He brings trade, and in fact I only treated with him only 10 days ago. I find it odd that you have formed this opinion." And he looks back to Cub and to...
It's not an opinion, it's a fact.
To Clank.
Without... Regardless of... In respect of your understanding and relationship with this man, this is what we have come to know is true. And in light of all of this, as you say, this is Irina's choice. We have lodgings arranged, which I do not believe anyone else is aware of said lodgings. And
Well, no one is aware of her lodgings here. And Isaac then interrupts, "She must stay."
Indeed. But if someone was searching for her, the first place they would look for someone, a lady of
"She
her
will be
station.
safe here. I give you my word."
I have no doubt.
And he holds up this arm that is
Your arm's safe, boy.
and he sort of pulls it back down and he grips his axe and he stares at you.
What's wrong with his arm?
So his arm,
He's
Seems-
half warforged.
let me just quickly check that. try and get the description
Cousin!
right. Cousin!
Long lost son. Clank. His mother spent too much time polishing Warforged.
Too many robo sections here.
Robosexuals.
Have you seen Futurama?
Yes.
Not that much.
Ah, it's just a joke.
Actually, watching the new season of that before I came here.
We should have asked at the inn if the city's ever been there. We don't know. At the inn.
I would say that,
We should have asked.
yeah, I would say we're pretty safe in the fact that Vasily has not been there.
Do you know that for a fact?
I would bet everything on that.
So no, you don't know it as a fact.
I don't.
So this arm, it's described as sort of, it was significantly larger and more muscular, and it's covered in scales that hint at some sort of infernal or demonic origin. It ends in claws, and you know, it looks, you know, it looks pretty much like he's, you know, the arm of some demon's been chopped off and stitched on his, but he seems to have full function of it.
As a tiefling, can I recognise anything familiar about it? Or if it's something like that?
The token has got that kind of detail on it.
So does the balloon.
Oh yeah, so it does.
It's definitely infernal.
And it's not something, as a tiefling or anything like that I wouldn't know about.
Nothing that, other than the fact that, you know, it is demonic. It's some sort of infernal appendage, and that's all you know. But it looks pretty fucking full on.
So yeah, I said you can't even protect your arm. You expect to protect her. You wipe your ass with that thing.
Front. So you forget yourself. These.
Isaac just puffs his chest and takes half a step out, and Vargas goes, "Relax."
Just smirks.
I am keen to understand. First, Irina has said that she will take this offer up. Enough said on that. She will stay with us. He knocks on the ground, and the door opens, and the young lady hops in, and Vargas basically gives her instructions to ready a room. Lady Koliana from Barovia will be staying with us for an indeterminate period of time. With that, the lady disappears, shuts the door, and you sort of hear her, because the stairs are right next to this room, and you hear her sort of running up the stairs in the sort of awkward silence that's been left from Gron's last comment. Vargas then goes, well, I am most intrigued. I am keen to understand if indeed you are the rumoured saviours of Barovia. Tell me, what did Madame Eva tell you? I'm most intrigued.
I believe that's our
Rubbish.
business. A whole lot of rubbish, but that's our business.
A whole lot of mystical bullshit that means nothing.
Do not disparage Madame Eva, for she has some sway here. Rumours abound that she will bring or introduce the fall of him to this land.
How long has she been saying that?
Oh, some time now.
Years, decades?
I would say years. She has said that you were coming and there were signs. She said a raven will fall when you arrive.
Well, she got that far.
That could have happened to anyone.
You see, we live in dark times, my friends. But in the darkness, the light that shines the brightest is here in Valaki. You've brought hope to Valaki. For whether this rumour is true or not, I hear the whispers in my town. And the whispers are that you are bringing hope. And for all will be well here in Valaki. Please, be my guests at the Festival of the Blazing Sun in 2 days' time.
If we're
Now-
here, we will be. We do have an urgent, pressing errand to run outside of Valaki. We may not be back in time.
Why would you leave the protection of my walls? What takes you away?
Because we've been asked to.
It isn't Vakta, is it?
No.
And you see him sort of sit up and his whole expression changes.
What's wrong with Vakta?
Lady Vakta, a complicated subject. She is of noble stock, yes, but her intentions, one can never be too sure. I would caution you in dealing with her, and if you learn anything unsettling whatsoever, I would ask you bring it directly to my attention. Do you know something? He looks at your reaction. Speak it, man. Speak it.
With all due respect,
I'm here to protect this town.
I have spoken my piece. You speak of rumors and things that we do not know or cannot say would be true. Yes, I understand they bring hope, and this is important to you and the people in such a desperate place. However, we have indeed, as you just say, brought to you news that we know is true, and yet you dismiss this. I will not claim to take the Lady Irina away from you or from here against her wishes. This is not my place. I have brought to you news already before you ask, and you simply dismiss this.
You bring news of Vasily.
Indeed.
He has nothing to do with
this
Vakta.
into consideration. This is my point in bringing up these.
You could be
items.
mistaken, of course. You do realise that the weavers of the weave that travel here, there is corruption here. All that is normally good is not normally good, and all that is normally evil is not normally evil. There are some corruptions to the magic that permeates this place. Corruptions brought by him. And so I say to you, trust cautiously these divinations, for something that is meant to be good could be bad, and something that is bad.
Like the Festival
Could
of the
be good.
Blazing Sun.
Indeed, a wise observation, young child.
Hello, little boy. Would you like to see?
I am sure you're looking forward. I am sure you're looking forward to the festival. So it will bring much joy to the town. But yes, on one hand, I see your point. The festival brings joy, but I am no fool. I know the joy is forced, but yet that forced joy, that forced happiness, the fact that all is well here in Valaki has kept him from our doorstep, from our very town, for many, many years now.
When you say him, do you mean
The devil. Do
Only
not say
him?
his name.
only him or his minions as well?
We have not seen much of his minions.
But they,
Sometimes on the outskirts,
in town?
very rarely.
Have you been to the coffin shop lately?
What is the business with Henrik?
I think I sort of look at my sword in the sheath and I think I still have vampire blood on my sword from our...
You bring news of vampires in
This I've
Valaki?
already said.
Yes.
I already said this, not moments before. I understand the news of Vasily was much more
Confronting.
confronting, yes.
So tell me.
But
Tell me.
vampires spawned in the coffin shop that night. The first night that we arrived in town.
You seem to have.
Are you sure it was vampire spawn?
Indeed.
You seem to have less knowledge of what's going on inside your own city than you think you do.
Watch your tongue, young man, or I shall have it. You bring interesting news. Irina, we shall serve lunch soon. I would beg that you would stay. Your colleagues have done well, and I guess when your brother arrives, he can complete the transaction for your safe passage here. In the meantime, as a sign of goodwill, I shall forepay you 50 gold pieces. And he reaches in and puts out a bag of 50 gold pieces, hands it to Isaac. Isaac grabs it and is moving around the room, and you notice that he's like sort of keeps looking back at Irina as he moves past, and then he comes and he hands it to you, Clank.
Thank you.
As he's watching him, I'm watching him sort of weirdly look at Irina. I just say to him again, "Watch your gaze, boy."
He stops, he turns around, and he says, you have a tongue. As the Baron said,
I do.
it would
and
be
your
my
mother likes
pleasure to take it from you. What'd you say?
I said, I do, and your mother likes it.
Nice. And with that, he then goes and stands back, and he's just like staring at you now. He does not fucking like you.
I just wink at him.
Baron Vargas says,
Perhaps we should take our leave.
so,
Yeah. I
before
think
you
I'll-
leave, you will join me in 2 days' time at the festival as my honoured guests.
As I said, if we're here, but if we aren't, our apologies in advance.
And as I say, if you hear anything of concern around Vakta, you will tell me.
We haven't even met Vakta, so we haven't heard anything.
This is good. And I shall consider what you say about Vasily, but I think you are mistaken. I think your magic is twisted.
What's what?
He thinks my magic is twisted.
Corrupted.
On the
by-
one hand, you seem confident that we're the people that are going to bring relief to this,
whether you
dismal
are
town.
or not.
And yet you doubt us.
Well, whether you are or not, it matters not much really in the scheme of things. But for the time being, you
Well,
are
if
a
it
beacon
doesn't
of
matter,
hope.
we won't bother coming to your festival then.
Oh, but you must come to my festival.
This is nice.
Please. I am being very polite. You must come.
I think on that note, we'll leave.
A good day to you, gentlemen. And thank you for your kind, your visit. Irina,
Thank
please,
you for hosting.
will you join me upstairs for dinner? And Vargas, accompanied by his dogs, walks out the door. Oh, shit. Joined by Irina, and goes upstairs. Isaac comes to the door. Where's Isaac? There. Oh, yeah, cool. Isaac comes to the door and holds it open for you, and basically indicates that
Get the fuck out.
get the fuck out.
It's a real
Alright, so we'll go.
I'm not even going to make eye contact with him as I walk out.
As I'm leaving, just not necessarily within earshot, but turn to Isaac and say, "You are a relation to Irina."
Hang on.
pizza's still saying the order's being made. It reckons 8:08, but it hasn't updated. So
That's like 1 minute from now.
yeah. So it just still says it reckons it's still being made. So the delivery driver's very fast.
Well, you still want to go shopping, don't you?
After a potion.
Yeah. No, I want to look.
So before we break for pizza, what did you say?
I just want to say to Isaac, I said, you are of relation to Irina.
He looks at you and he goes, what do you mean?
There are resemblances. I see the way you look at her. We know she is not of blood relation to last name's
Kaliana, yeah. He sort of looks around and
You do not need to make a large deal of this. I just know that you have a best
you
interest.
think she is related to me.
I do believe so.
What makes you say this?
The way in there's resemblances.
He puts his hand up and puts it on your shoulder and he leans in and he goes, she appears to me almost every night in my dreams. I did not know what to make of this, but you say she is my blood? He goes, I was told that I had a sister, but I was separated. My father and my uncle. There's some story that they were fishing on Lake Zarevich, and he sort of points to where the lake is to the north of Valaki. And then wolves attacked, and I was always told that is where I lost my arm. And he holds his demonic arm up, and he brings back down. And he says, "This could explain. You really could be the ones. You have brought. I've had visions of this. This is something that you must come to the festival. You must stay safe. I implore you to remain here. Seek refuge, and join the Baron in 2 days' time at the festival. Watch yourselves here. There is much political machination. My sister. Sally, see them out." And he basically takes off and heads up the stairs. Racing, essentially, up the stairs. Sally basically leads you out, and you return to the front of the Baron's premises. We'll stop there, do dinner, and so did you say it was coming at 8 past, or is it still on the way?
It's still saying order is being made. I might give them a quick call to see
Yeah,
what
because they did that with me. And
Yeah.
They said, "Oh,
I'll
there's
just
no
be-
order in the system."
Yeah.
We'll have a 5-minute break anyway. On this bloody back in a sec.
Stretch the legs. That was
This is
27,
yeah, nice.
but blood related.
It's pretty amazing.
So I don't feel necessarily like she won't be safe there, but I don't think there's
I'm
anything
kind
else.
of at the point of I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, we've delivered her. That was what we agreed to do.
wanna
If she,
go
if
check
she
out the
wants
wine
to
place.
stay there, I think she's a grown up. She can make her own decisions.
The
And
only
for the
consideration is she is the like Tatiana thing.
Yeah, I don't. At the moment, I don't think we're in any position to save her. Right. If Straw wants her, we're not going to be able to stop him. No matter where we are, I don't think.
I do think that we're the the inn, the Blue Water Inn,
Well,
is
I
pretty
think-
much the
I think
only
we're-
safe haven
We're
here.
safer there.
Yes.
But I also think we should get out of Valaki as quickly as we can and go and do the Wizard of the Wine.
Yeah, I agree. I think
And,
mainly
and try not to be here when the festival's on.
Two minds of that if we go and if we come back afterwards or whatever. Oh, we just missed it, guys.
Oh no, we're so gutted.
We'll be chased out of town.
I'm not interested in trying to go to the dinner with Silly. I'm not interested in going to the dinner at Lady Vactor's.
Are they like the
I
same?
thought they were the same.
I
was
thought they were like,
confused.
yeah.
No, they're not the same.
They're not this.
They know each other and are on good terms, but I'm
Right.
just not interested.
no, agreed. Neither. I don't think.
I don't think we should try and
They've
talk.
got the order, and it's just getting prepared now, so it should be another 10.
And I think we should try and talk him out going to the book club.
Oh, we're leaving town.
Seems it's frustrating when you place placed it this morning for 8 o'clock.
Well, it's like when I did it.
Yeah.
I literally rang them up. Hey, where is it? Oh no, we don't have it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at it.
So you trying to talk me out of book club, are you?
Yeah. Have you even have you got this week's book?
Have you read it?
Just confirming, Gron can't read, right?
Spot sees the ball.
What's your what's your intelligence? At?
Run, Spot, run.
8 minus 1.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Should
it's
be
not
able to
horrific. Yeah, I think a 5 and above you can read barely.
he was the smartest in the village.
I feel like reading is like a character choice though. Like you can have you can have like an 8 intelligence and be like, oh yeah, cool, I can read.
I
Just.
wonder if I ever put anything as
If I drag my finger along the words.
The cat.
he's got he can speak Dwarvish and Goblin, so I mean
Let's see if I can do this.
10
Okay, does anyone want any ice? I'm going to have a whiskey now.
Oh, yes,
Good
please.
thing, right?
yes, please.
Yes. Yes.
I'm right for
And
us.
I'm willing to get rid of that.
Oh, yes, I'm in. Ice for anyone?
Yes, please.
So 2.
I'm right, thanks.
You
Yes,
too.
yes, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
Jeez.
clearing out my. alcohol
Was that the
shop.
one shot when Rachel ditched the ice out, or was
Yeah,
that,
I think so.
or was that the
Oh
last game?
yeah, that was the one shot where there was only like 2 ice cubes or something.
Yeah, fucking. So, guess what I did yesterday? Because it's not today. I've gone in and I've taken all these fucking popsicles out and fucking just throw them into the sink and put my ice back in. And so that's it. And that's really helpful when both of us are giving up smoking.
I literally just got delivered our new fridge as of yesterday. It has an ice maker. Always wanted an ice maker in it.
Nice.
It's bloody epic.
Yeah.
They're disturbingly loud, I find.
Only like
when they
random
drop the ice in the
cook,
middle of the
Yeah.
night.
and it's only once every like 4 or
Yeah,
5 hours.
it takes ages to do each ice cube.
But it
Yeah,
gives
it
you
seems that way.
a fright sometimes though, and it's just sort of silent. It
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mrs. has this thing where she just doesn't want to refill the ice cubes. She's the only one
She's
that
mate.
uses them,
Oh,
but she doesn't refill them.
Can you
And
just
it's
pass my
like,
glass, mate? It's just-
you've done this to yourself. I don't understand. Like, why are you like? I've got my own like ice sphere like things that I use for like drinks or whatever it is, but it's like, why do you not refill it? Like you're the one using it.
it's me and my flatmate that use the ice stream. We had a big argument when I came home once. This was like empty and then it hadn't been refilled, like the ice. And I was just like, oh, and then I did it back to her.
Right.
Now
Sorry,
we
guys, I
finally
just had to
agreed that
get
we'll
up
always
and-
do it.
make things better with the child who was apparently a bit harsh, you know. It's that military. Like my son was fine. I trained him, you know. It's just like, right, be quiet, go do this, you know. I just, you know, I'm used to
Weird. I can move everyone except for myself. Like,
telling people what to do. I'll tell you. So my camper trailer, which you would have all walked around. So we're all camping tomorrow. That's why. Yeah, because I normally have it pulled to the side. I think you would have seen. So I just moved it around. And I'll hitch up tomorrow and drive off. And yeah. Anyway, I'm really shit at reversing. Like really shit. And as I'm telling Jesse this, because he'll understand. Because we'll come back Anzac Day, and why Jesse and I will be drunk.
So what's the Anzac Day tradition with the Like, is there any kind of like ex-military kind of Anzac Day thing, or?
Yeah, drinking.
Gunfire breakfast is
Yeah,
always
you
good.
do a gunfire breakfast, so you
Rum
start.
and coffee in the morning.
Yeah, rum and coffee,
Okay.
bacon and eggs, and then you'll do dawn service or whatever. I usually do the dawn service.
Okay.
Wait, are we stopped? Okay, so I'm going to put you guys back now in Valaki. I'll present this for you. And so you guys are essentially down here. Let me just please correct your party. I'll zoom right up. Unlock. That's where you guys are here. So it's you guys there. So just use one. I actually would like to get one mini with like 4 or 5 minis on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like glue them on and make an actual party token. Pass me back the NPCs now.
Sorry.
So Irina is now at Baron Vargas's.
That's an NPC too.
Mission accomplished.
Ka-ching. Ka-ching. And you've been paid 50 gold pieces by Vargas.
That seems like a pittance for everything we went through to deliver it, to be honest.
Well, we're still waiting for the
That's
other half
That's an advance.
Yeah.
It wasn't all of it.
because we're still getting the other half from her brother when he
Yeah.
turns up, aren't we?
I got more money off the old love from the boat.
We paid more money for our clothes.
Effectively, like if that paid for the clothes, it was something like 10 gold that we're out for the clothes.
Okay, so essentially, I'll just zoom out for you. You can note where you guys are in this part of Valaki. So this is the stockyards. That's the coffin shop where you're at. You saw that around here was there. There's the clothing shop say, over there. The Blue Water Inn is right there. Keep going at the crossroads all the way.
Yeah.
Red Roof, that's the Blue Water Inn. Yeah. So there are a number of shopping opportunities to partake in on the way back through. So is that what you guys want to do? Is that what I'm hearing? You're looking for anything in particular?
I think you're going to go get some potions first.
Yeah,
and then,
potions.
Potions.
And then
I
I'd
think
like to go to the blacksmith.
Cub would like to go to the doll shop as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Blinsky's?
Yep.
Okay, so are you all going to go to Blinsky's or are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Don't split the party.
Well, do you want to get the potion? Well, what's closest? The potions place. Do you know
Okay.
where to get potions from?
Anya's potion shop.
Yeah.
Go there. Let's go there first.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go to that.
Keep
So
Cosro
I'm just gonna. How
I've
much
had potions
time?
since we started the game.
Right. So you're about. It's about now 20 to 1 when you stepped out of Vargas's mansion.
That was quite a long meeting.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was over about an hour. You know, 10 minutes either side.
Thrown around. I know.
Just remember, while we're wandering along, I'll start distributing these.
What are they?
They are good breeze.
They last 24 hours.
What are they?
Good berry.
Goodies.
Oh,
The
good
good
berry.
breeze that I did at the temple.
Oh, right.
Just go.
Yeah, and if you see.
Yes.
At the church. Was it?
Yeah, while we were at the temple.
So, you all want to go to different shops spread throughout the town. I'm able to basically, I'm going to say it's going to be like, unless it's something very different, I'm going to take 1 hour per shop out, right?
Okay.
So if you want to do 4 shops, that's 4 hours. 5 shops, that'll be 5 hours. So it's 1:45 now. So it'll be coming up to evening. Now, if that's too long and you want to keep it tighter, we can do that, and I'll make it like 30 minutes per shop, but that will limit some of the options that you have shopping, so to speak. So I can either, give you, more time to find more things, or less time to do less things. What do you guys want
What
to
are we
do?
doing? We're
I
doing
think 4
Potion,
shops would be good.
Smithy, and Blinsky.
Yeah.
3 shops. I think an hour each is alright.
Where would I find a staff?
Is it
Who
like
would
a-
sell it?
Like on a tree.
No, like
Is there a sort of
possibly an imbued staff or something like that.
Is it like some sort of?
There was the herbalist. I think that's probably the closest I'm going to get. Is there no one that sells like arcane goods or anything like that? We
Yeah.
went to
There was a shop somewhere. What was
We're in a tiny country that's
This is
cut
a-
off from the
this
rest
is
of
a
the
big
world.
City,
There's not
though. The biggest city.
Yeah.
the biggest city. Yeah,
It's not quite a city.
It's a town.
The
Yeah.
biggest town.
I think the chances of you finding a well-stocked magic shop are like slim to negligible.
That's fair.
I think it'll be what you'll be wasting your time and the rest of the party is looking.
Well, potions really all.
Potion.
all
Let's get potions. Go to Blinsky's. We'll go to the smithy.
And then are we planning to go to the vineyard?
I think overnight at the Blue Water Inn and leave first thing in the morning. Or do you want to, or should we hit the road immediately we finish shopping?
If we are we wanting to be back for the festival?
Absolutely not. We want to not be here for the festival.
the I can't remember. Did we need to go back and talk to them at all?
No, they basically just said we need you
And we
to
could
go
just
get
let
it
that
done.
after the
Yeah, well then
shops.
we'll go straight away then. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. So shopping and then we fuck off.
Because if we only need to do 3 places,
That's 3 hours.
yep. And I don't need massives from the potion. I just want a health potion.
Alright. Cash dispatch.
Okay.
Is there a shop that sells decks of cards?
I have a deck of cards.
Special
Right.
deck of cards.
Why, yes, there is. You see this lady that was holding a pie pulls out
A deck of many pies.
a deck of many pies.
That'd be a good twist on it. You eat this pie, and one of 42 things can happen. All of them are some type of intoxication.
I don't even know what sort of stuff I should be looking for. As a rogue.
Probably some kind of armor and some kind of dagger or something. Or
You got Helldivers yet?
No,
You should get Helldivers.
looking at it in heaps of videos of it.
That's mad,
Does look
eh?
fun.
Okay, so you walk into a potion shop,
Cool.
courtesy of ChatGPT.
Hey, nice one.
Oh, that's pretty good. Did you just do that then?
I just did that then.
That's wicked.
Yeah. Welcome, adventurers. I see the road has been harsh. Perhaps you're in need of potions for healing.
A bit rude.
Or maybe
Just
something
wanted
to
to find
bolster
clothes.
your strength against the unknown. I am Anya, and this is my humble store. I've heard much about you. It would be my absolute pleasure to assist you in any way I can. Aye. An elf? No. Halfling.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Dressed in a sailor suit.
Oh yeah, we're all fancy.
We're all still
dressed up.
fancy.
Elf child.
still got the rosy cheeks.
Yeah. And like a giant lollipop.
Given that I've now realised that we're all dressed fancy, I'm going to disrobe and put my robe back on in there.
Just in the middle of the function.
Look, it's a gift to anyone witnessing it. So
There's no standing on ceremony. Oh, the road's finished nicking stuff. I'll just cancel his invisibility in the middle of the camp, and I'm now just going to get naked in a potion shop.
I will.
Fucking discount.
I'll be sure to keep the velvet mask on. Okay, it's all right.
Jesus Christ.
This is not Skyrim or some kind of thing. It's like
Oh no,
oh
I'm quite aware. I'm just stripping off, letting everyone witness. And I'm putting my red robe back on.
Right.
Oh, that is great.
He still needs a lollipop though.
What's the size of those ears? That's hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
That's going to be the new picture for you.
Yeah, you should save that and make it your character portrait.
You should. Oh, that's excellent.
Are you using just ChatGPT?
Yeah.
No,
I pay for
4?
it, so
Oh,
I get ChatGPT 4, and I pay for it, so it's like I get the DALL-E built in. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry, we're in Anya's potion shop. Welcome, adventurer, she says. And she goes, "Oh, halfling. I see." And she goes, "That's
come on, hit me. Go on.
Do you eat?
Yeah, do you eat? Do you feel?
Do you
just
even
get it?
potion?
Just get it over
halfling.
with.
I see. What has brought you to this land? And in the company of a tiefling as well. This is most unusual. Are you friends?
After a fashion.
Oh, that is wonderful.
When he pays me.
Please try some of this. And she hands you a sort of a crystal cup with a fluid that looks sort of pinkish purple.
What is it?
Grubs up.
And we'll find out after grub.
His sort of shopping precinct, and they've got this IGA or Drake's Grocers or something like that, and it's like if you imagine gourmet grocery shopping,
Like a Harris Farm sort of.
it's amazing.
Right.
Like the couple times that I went in there, they've always got like little samples and things. You know, they're just pushing the really nice stuff though,
Yeah.
and they've got a lot of the like the gourmet sauces and deli meats and
Yeah.
I know vegan and whatnot, but
Well, apparently
you know they have a lot of that really nice stuff.
they're opening up one of those gourmet supermarket things at that new centre they're building on Oxford Street.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those fancy shopping.
No, that'll be a couple of years away though, won't it?
Yeah.
They've really made quality stuff though.
Yeah.
It's dug down quite deep already for that.
Certainly knocked down the stuff that was there pretty bloody fast.
And you peek in there, they've dug down for the car park pretty quick.
We'll say the one thing I've been looking all over Brisbane for, I haven't been able to find anywhere, is guanciale. It's like pig gel or whatever. But you make carbonara with it. It's amazing because it's just pure fat. But it's the good kind.
Right, who is in the potion shop?
Yes. We
all
all
of
are.
us.
Let's just split up.
So remind me why you're naked?
I didn't like the clothes I was wearing, so I put my robe back on.
Disrobe.
I'm not naked anymore. I just got naked briefly.
Right, okay.
You can create that.
I like the question mark on that one. Where the price should be. Fuck me, 8d4 plus 8. Wow, that's a lot of healing.
If it hasn't got a price on it, is that like more of a bartering thing?
That means you can't afford it, right? I might get a potion of healing and a holy water. What else was there?
Yeah, I'm going to put that to the side. There's a elixir of health if you want to.
Does that one do removes any disease?
Now, Anya, do you accept bartering?
I think I'm immune.
What do you have to barter?
I have a number of gold and silver necklaces.
Yes, I'm immune to disease. So that's
Let me have a look.
less interest.
What is it? Some people want one.
Well, that's just, I thought he could create that.
Oh,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is quite
There's a lot of
unique.
things we might want to buy. So.
Yes, what did you want to buy?
Still having a look through, but are you willing to accept that as...
I think so. I think that we could come to some arrangement.
Actually, no, that's less useful. useful because I've had the
What are you
rubbish
on,
management
John?
back.
This potion of vitality. What do you need to part with that?
There's that if you want to look at it.
I think that would be fine.
Brutal.
We have a deal.
What you got?
How about you throw in
Read that.
this jar of this acid vial and this potion of healing, and I'm quite happy to make that deal.
I dare say I shall give you
It's
that.
just the sort of thing you'd
No,
be
look,
interested in.
That's the sort of thing
Acid.
you'd force feed to someone else.
That would be. You see, it will be hard for me to sell on.
There's loads of other
I
stuff
must,
here as well.
you know, look at my store.
Right, so you can make those, right?
Sorry?
You can.
I understand, but that is an exquisite
idea.
piece. wouldn't it?
Oh, we have a deal. Yours?
We have a deal,
Yes.
including this.
No.
What about instead of
I know.
the acid?
26 per turn, and you have to save like
every-
3
yeah.
separate times.
Shit.
Yeah, I'd be feeding
Okay,
that
we
to
have-
someone else.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Hang
get
on.
at least
Yeah,
one of those.
yours goes back in the pot.
We might as well buy the paling water because it costs that much to make.
I know who I'm going to be tossing them straight out.
So even if I can make it, it'll still cost us that much.
What else is there that I can buy?
What is this? Did you want the smoke bomb or the one? No,
Ooh.
don't.
I don't know.
What's it? Oh, Alchemist Fire. Fun. It's my fireball on the bottom.
Is that what that is?
Alchemist Fire.
Yeah.
It's basically a
Duncan, I'm gonna
small fireball.
buy that. So
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Is that 50 gold pieces?
You might be interested in that.
Okay.
Now, what else is left in the shop? Is it just everything that's on there?
Yeah. That stuff.
What do you reckon? Should we
I
find
think-
any of these?
Alchemist Fire. Yeah, that's that.
What do you think of those three?
I mean, yeah, you can.
So is everything out there to buy?
Just
If you
if you want
have a
to,
look
yeah.
at it, yeah.
Maximum hit points reduced by 30.
Yeah, that's
Do you
what I
even
found.
have 30 hit points?
Yeah, I guess.
No.
I guess they're interesting.
Do you want 3 of these or?
I'm buying.
I don't want any of them at all because they're basically. I'll just read the description of them and they're like ranged attack things, which I'll be terrible at. So
I'm good at them.
I think I was going to say. So
I'm
it's
with
probably
you.
useful. It's a useful item for the party to have, but
Yes.
not for Clank.
I'd actually probably not be too bad at it.
Huh?
It'd be dex based, so
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be too bad either.
What's your dex?
+4.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I think decide if you want them or not.
Do you want? Yeah, sure. Oops. Is anyone buying anything else? Or
What's there?
how much for all these?
Yes, those ones there as well. If you haven't seen those.
I'm good.
Your potion of poison doesn't have a price on it, Duncan, is it supposed to?
Yeah, no, they'll be negotiated.
Okay.
I don't know if you've got the skinny on those. They're worth 4 hit points each. If you take, if you need them.
Okay.
And they are also, just one of them is enough to provide you with sustenance for an entire day.
Oh, cool.
No,
Including
that's
second breakfast?
Including second breakfast. The bad news about them is that they will disappear at they're about midnight tonight because they only last for 24 hours.
Basically, eat one for dinner.
Yeah, eat one for dinner if you haven't eaten anything.
Oh, excuse me.
No, eat 2. Oh god.
They're like, will Grond have a similar effect as Pippin did with Lemlis Bread, where he ate like 5 bits, like 5 whole pieces?
Yeah.
So basically 375 gold for the 3.
Me, for those.
These 3. Elixir of Health, Superior Healing, and Holy Water.
375. Let's see what's I got on any. Are there any like basic kind of as a separate aside, are there any like basic kind of herbalism kind of components or equipment that I could use to make my own potions that might be cheaper kind of as well? Or is she
Not
only
you.
selling-
You could make a potion of healing.
Yeah.
Right, for about 50 gold pieces worth of stuff.
So not
Because it's pretty hard to find. Because it's like
yeah,
there's beat. It's just pretty much
not great stuff.
dank, dark forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really got to search for mushrooms and fungi that might, make those contributions. So it's pretty expensive and very risky because of the dangers inherent in this land, is what Anya sort of explains to you. But 375, we've got a deal. I'd love to do business with you.
Have a look at.
Well, meanwhile, anyone else got anything that they'd like to purchase?
Anyone spot me some cash? Well, I mean, I'd hate to break 1,000, but
1,000? How much gold do you have?
So much for monks requiring no worldly goods.
well, that's being treated as the party.
The dude's a walking
Will that
duty
do?
tank.
Yes, that would do. So 200, 175.
I can also give that.
Hey?
I can give that as well if needed.
Oh, it just says 375 there.
This ring, I think you're a bit light.
And then this gem.
Is there another, I don't know, call it another 20 gold pieces?
What's that?
Give it that acid.
What's that?
What's that?
How about this magnificent gold tooth? Surely that's worth at least 50 gold.
Give me a persuasion check. Cheeky shit.
Oops.
That'd be a 13.
Yeah, hand it over. You got a deal.
Excellent.
She likes the look of you. You horny devil.
And I got rid of the tooth, I'm happy.
Sweet. Thank you. And then we'll find that. Oh, did that? What happened?
Oh, no, that's alright. That's my little card holder. Oh, 3.
Is that everyone happy?
Is everyone done?
Cut it this, please.
You're going to purchase those?
Yes, please.
Alright.
The potion of poison, interestingly enough, you would use maliciously. Or I might.
One might.
One
Oh,
might.
mine.
It's hard to see. I'm just going to change over this plastic one for a metal one.
Yeah.
because it's hard to see the colours. Any other silver ones that are more silver?
Yeah. I want to do the same because it's driving me nuts. I can't figure out what coins are silver and what coins gold.
Sure, I got plastic.
130 gold.
Okay.
do that.
Clank, you're
I'm all done. Yeah.
good. Gron.
I'm good.
We okay to move on to the
How much do you? Oh, you've got your gold, or
I have a bit.
The smithy of the truck.
So the heavy ones are worth 10 each.
No, one.
It
It's 1 gold piece.
have a look at some of them.
It's worth 10 silver.
Am I able to swap these out for all the same type of gold?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Happy with that. And don't put the plastic shitty ones in, but you can just go over and swap them out over there if you want.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. But don't put in the shitty piratey fucking stuff. That was something left over. I'll actually rotate it out of display.
You got a little bar of gold. That's cool.
Some of them I'm thinking they're gold, but they're not.
Trade bars.
Are those silver
Yeah,
plastic?
what are they worth?
That's cool.
Yeah.
A trade bar. What do I say? It was,
Do you want some? Oh.
what's a
yeah,
trade
yeah.
bar? Gold
Oh,
trade
it's-
bar. I think it's 50.
Yeah. 15. That's cool.
Do you need more gold?
I might do.
How much?
I'm about to find out what a trade bar's worth, and I'll find out from there.
Yeah, hang on. I'll find them.
Is this a trade bar?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Everyone's in the party.
Yeah, 50
except Clank.
How much have you got?
165. That's it.
Well, 300.
They're 50?
Well, this was for the party. Like I'm
50
treating it as
gold,
like just
5 golds per pound. No, that's silver. Gold, 50 golds per pound.
because the thing is that it's like I'm probably just going to use this on other people.
I probably.
So I think it's 5 pounds. So it's 250 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually did look it up. How much is it?
I'll
Yeah, so one pound of gold is 50 gold pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think what is a trade bar? And I think it's 5 gold pieces.
So, Reagan, can you swap that out for 7 with the other gold?
No, I'll put them in here. I think.
Oh no, not those ones. He said.
Oh.
Oh, do you want?
Yeah, no, I
plastic
don't want the
ones in
plate. Yeah, give them to me separately.
How many of them?
there? 7, yeah.
Gold one?
Yep.
Right. Do you need change?
Yeah, if you can.
So 250. Trade bar back. And what did I say? It was 130. wasn't it?
130.
Yeah.
And
So
what's this?
how
Swap
many?
those? Wait, no, they're
120 back.
are they all metal in there or are they plastic?
The silver ones are silver. Oh, plastic.
100.
These are gold and they're plastic. I'll swap those out for metal.
Maybe put them in separate if they're gold and plastic.
These look like-
There's yours, and I'm just working on your change. There's, I owe you 20 gold pieces, which I'm just sorting out.
2 of those.
Currently.
And can you swap those out for 2 plastic silvers?
Oh, maybe put them in here if they're.
Yeah. Sweet, thank you.
Good.
Now I can figure out what I've got.
That's the rest of the shop.
Is that? Yep, that's the rest of the shop. Yeah. And so I will give you. Mate.
Do you need gold?
Now I need 2 yellow or light green gems, please.
Grab them to you.
Yep, perfect. And that's 10 gold piece each. So that's your 120 change.
Thank you.
Thank you for your shopping. Much appreciated.
On to the next.
So there's a rumor going around that Anya is Vistani.
That what, sorry?
She's Vistani.
Shh, who told you that?
I might have heard it here or there.
Well, we don't speak of that. We have done good trade. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Good day to you all.
Good.
Smithy next.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Go.
Okay. Greetings, I'm Wayland. You look like the sort who might appreciate some metal work.
Clank. Directing that at you.
Ignoring.
Just like looking around,
He's
ignoring.
still
him.
got the smile painted on his face.
Need a blade sharpened or some armor repaired or some dents buffed out? Or perhaps something custom made. How can I help ye? I've heard you're about. Your names are upon the raven's wings. All of ye. Where's the lass? I've heard good things about her.
I point at Clank. Here she is, in all her beauty.
I see. You trickster, you! And he gives you a big slap. So he sort of, you see some basic swords, some basic armor, some farming tools, horseshoes, and sort of, some custom weird metal shit. So what is it that you're after?
I sort of pull out my Defender longsword and I sort of show her and I say, have you got anything to sort of along the similar lines of this, perhaps?
Oh, it's a mighty weapon, sir. May I please touch it?
You may.
And he takes it and he looks at the intricacies of it and he goes, oh, what's this?
Sniffs it.
Gives it a lick. I've not tasted much like this before. This is certainly wondrous. I would not even be dared to sharpen it for ye. Here, take it back.
And then I'm going to say, for it is a great weapon, but it only reaches so far. Have you got anything I can throw at someone?
I back away.
You mean like a hand axe or something like that?
Anything more exotic, perhaps?
Let me have a look in the back. He disappears out the back.
Would you like this spear?
Yes.
You taking my spear?
Perhaps you want to bring up another dagger in case you lose that one again.
The dagger's more of just. I don't need no dagger.
It's more of a wardrobe statement.
I mean, this is my dagger.
Registered weapons.
He goes,
Like climbing equipment is the thing.
Yeah. It's the
look like
basic stuff.
it's the last one I've got. I made it for old Fistoon before he passed. Here, my hand axe. Get to feel the balance on it.
I'll give you 3 gold for it.
I once part for it for less than 5.
4.
I won't part for it for less than 5.
You drive a hard bargain. I'll take it for 5. Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome. Are you here to sell something or buy something? A piece of you, perhaps?
I think he's looking for an addictomy. Nothing?
No? Gentlemen,
I was wondering if you have anything in the way of...
your size? I do have a dagger.
Well, I don't really need a dagger. I was thinking more in terms of climbing equipment. Pitons or crampons or something like that.
There was some people who came many months back now who asked for pitons. They intended to scale, shall we say, a feature of the land. Not sure what became of them.
This looks like something fun to do.
But I might have some left over. Let me check. I've got an old miner's pick.
Don't think that's quite going to do it.
2 gold I'd sell it for. It's got a good weight to it.
I'd probably have to use it with both hands.
That is true. Quarterstaff?
Quarterstaff.
Not quite.
Whilst you're looking, if you're able to multitasking with rules clarification, 2 weapon fighting, it says when you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand.
Yep.
Darts would count as 2 separate things, like because they're different darts, right?
But are they melee?
They're not melee.
It also says if either weapon has a thrown property,
Characteristic.
you can throw the weapon instead of making a melee attack with it.
Oh, well, then that's handy.
So would that be 2 darts? Is
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah, but
I
one would
suppose
not get
it's
your-
Not it's not a melee weapon. It's a
hammer?
thrown.
You still better throw
Ranged weapon.
Sure, essentially, though, wouldn't you?
Crowbar.
One would
Well, I
just
have
get
one
your
of those.
bonus.
You have what?
I have one.
Would you like to buy another?
What is? A dart is a ranged weapon. It's not a melee
I
weapon.
kind of think that the one I have is having on its own.
I've still got 8 of them, so it doesn't
I've got a lot of crowbars.
I suppose there's a lot of crows around.
That is
Or,
true.
or ravens, true.
There's one less.
Is it customary to change in shops?
Are you changing?
It's thoroughly enjoyable.
It's a bit breezy.
I knew I had
No
one here.
excuse.
5 copper, sir. I have a piton.
A singular piton.
I say, is this a piton shop? No, no.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Right. Now, were you after some herbs before? Did you? Sorry, I meant to come back. Did you want to buy any herbs from her?
No, give it a pass. 50 gold for the...
We could try foraging for them.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty decent survival skill.
same.
I trained it out.
There's some beautiful shrubbery
Perhaps.
around.
We might.
I'll go anywhere that you've been, mate.
You say, on the road to the
Are
vineyard.
these light
The
ones,
vineyard
are they
should have a
coppers
lot
or
of
are
stuff.
The little ones.
Yeah.
So if it's got a griffin on it, it's a silver piece, and then the
These are the-
smaller ones.
These are the
The
coppers
plastic one.
Yeah.
So... Here, do you need a silver? Here.
Oh, thank you.
A silver.
Oh,
So,
I think I have some. Good luck to me finding it in the bag.
Yeah. That's all right. Easy.
Okay. Alright. So there's the silver.
1 silver. And what did I say? It was 3 copper.
5.
5. Did I say 5 copper?
5.
What's it on? 5 copper. Could you grab 5 copper, please, as change? Reagan, thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Right.
Now
Thank
I
you
have-
indeed.
Now I have 2 batons.
Yeah, 2 whole batons. What shall you do?
Have a baton party.
A baton party. Excellent.
And
Gonna get hammered in.
That's right. I've got some hemp and rope too. We can have.
You'll be able to climb to a full-size man.
Right. How are you going with yours? No, that's alright. Can I tax a little bit of yours? Just a wee bit. Thank you.
So, off to Linsky's next, is it?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Linsky's. Gronda's been secretly excited for Linsky's.
Now, children.
You know, it's funny. In Baldur's Gate, I make a habit of trading with people and then stealing from them. It doesn't feel right to do it here.
I mean, as long as you don't get caught.
And as long as the rest of the party doesn't see it. As long as mum and dad don't see it.
Meanwhile, sleight of hand is like 13.
That's pretty good. Did you take
Right, you find yourselves now outside Blinsky Toys, which, interestingly enough, is down here. Let me just check.
Looks a bit run down.
It's just all of Boromir in general.
Yes, so Linsky Toys is just this one here. Indeed, thank you. And this is what it looks like on the outside.
The happiest place in Barovia.
It's sort of a bit of a dark entrance through portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, with a B engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are 2 arched lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass you see jumbled displays of toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Oh. Is it
So the 2-headed monkey.
like a Siamese monkey?
With child's
It's doubled
hands. So what's the range on burning hands?
Hey, it's already uneasy enough with you.
So Blinsky introduces himself. "Get off, Blinsky, indeed. Welcome to my store." He's a heavy-set man and he wears a moth-eaten jester's cap. Yes, you can sort of see that he's quite keen for your arrival. He has a pet monkey. "Oh, this is Piccolo." And, Piccolo, fetch fetch a toy. And he sees Piccolo sort of run off and go grab this sort of miniature gallows, complete with a trapdoor and a weighted hanging man. It's just up there. But you can just have a quick look. But he brings back this toy.
Oh, cool. That toy looks like fun.
Ah, thank you, good sir. This shop is my life's work, a place where toys aren't just toys, but companions and protectors. From animated teddy bears to clockwork dragons, each creation is infused with a little bit of magic and a lot of love.
How much for the monkey?
Oh, Piccolo is not for sale. You see, the gentleman gave it to me in exchange for some conversation. Needs patting Piccolo.
So these toys are infused with some magic, you say. Would you remember or know or tell us anything about the owner of this doll? And show him this.
It's certainly the tradecraft of one Gadolf Blinsky, indeed. This, are you saying that the wee girl needs another? Let me see what I can get for her.
Oh, she
does.
is missing.
Yes. I do remember selling this to her mother. What is her mother's name?
Gertruda?
Oh, that was the girl. Mary. Mary, of course. Yes, this is Gertrude. How is the dear thing? Are you related?
No, she is missing. Her mother asked us to find her. I thought this was the best lead we had.
Missing?
Indeed.
Missing? Well, it is a long way to the village from here. Did she try and come to Valaki? Or did she wander off?
We are not sure.
Is there anything special about this toy?
Other than being a spectacular example of my craftsmanship, no, not really anything else. Look around quietly if that's all right. I don't want Piccolo disturbed. You seem to have a little bit of aversion to loud noises and frightful things. Perhaps I can interest you in this wind-up musical merry-go-round. You see, look, little snarling wolves chasing children. Isn't that so cute? Look, we wind it up. It winds it up and it's like this horrific sound of sort of melodic like music and you know, as it's going through. Listen to that. And yes. Look, I do this for a gold. Anyone interested? Listen to it again.
Have you got anything else? What else besides the weird wolves and the scary hangman can you recommend for me?
Can you pass me the black? The black big box called with Curse of Strahd on it. No, yeah, big black box.
This one?
No, big black box standing up. Right in front of you there.
That's someone's hands, right?
Oh no, up there. Curse of Strahd.
That's the monkey reaching up behind, but I think
think
maybe
the
if the
photos
AI
is-
generated this, it sort of did it twice.
Ah, yeah, true. No, I was thinking more.
No, AI didn't generate that. That is
The
just
photos
bad
has been
picture.
done twice.
Yeah. It's like-
I'm thinking
we
more.
use a Siamese
I
monkey.
think, you know what? Actually, maybe it's me. Let me just,
I was thinking more the monkey's
Yeah,
hands look
there you
like
go.
someone's actual
I-
hands.
No, I've posted it in twice.
Oh, there you go.
So there we
That's
go.
better.
That's a bit
Yeah,
better.
so that's a monkey reaching up around the back of his head, and you just sort of
Yeah.
see a finger in it.
Or he's got brain worms.
That is entirely possible.
You're looking for something exquisite.
Yes, me. I want the monkey to pick something for me.
I thought you asked for a doll of him.
Maybe I did.
You did say Strahd, didn't you? Who was that?
No one
No.
said anything about
No one mentioned Strahd.
No, I'm asking out of character. I like.
Oh, no.
But
No.
I
No,
just,
you stick.
I said
You-
just
you wanted
surprise
the
me.
monkey.
I said surprise me with something for me. So,
You sure you didn't say Strahd?
He definitely didn't.
but sure,
Yeah, I'll take one.
I'll take a Strahd.
No, that's all right. Jesus, I swear you said Strahd.
No, I said something.
I'll be going back on the YouTube video.
Anything but the weird wolves and the scary hangmen.
Anything. Wow.
Anything.
That's
Anything
brave.
but those
That's
two.
brave.
You mentioned before there were some that offered protections and magic. Is there anything of that kind?
Wow. All my stuff will offer you protection. You'll be imbued by a feeling of love. Except for maybe this one.
What about the Blinsky doll? It didn't protect.
This one for a gold. I'll take it. Give me a gold.
Oh, it's a willy warmer.
Maybe for the halfling.
Don't want to scare the children there.
Let's hope this is a voodoo doll.
No, just a scrying doll.
What's that?
Would you like something to go with that? And he's fluffing around, and you suddenly see a doll that's got striking red hair and looks remarkably like Irina. He quickly pushes it aside and he pulls out a bride for him. Who would like a bride? Only a gold.
What about the one that you just pushed aside?
Oh, what do you mean?
You just pushed aside another one with
And
red
he sort
hair.
of covers it up with some other dolls. And
What's
it's not,
wrong?
not for sale. That's not for
Well,
sale.
everything's for sale. Everything has a
No,
price.
that's a custom order.
Who for?
Of a very important person in town. I cannot possibly upset him. This is a custom order. So would you like a bride?
Distracting.
Sure.
One gold.
While he's doing that transaction, I want to try and sleight of hand that little red-headed doll.
Okay, give us your best shot.
Okay.
Cheers, no face.
You want to roll?
Yeah, I can roll. I can roll. Okay.
So you got plus 13.
Yep, plus 13, and I can do psychic knack if I need to as well. That's 14, 27.
All right. I don't have an arena doll, but let me make a note, and I shall print you an arena doll for next time we play. But you can jot down that you have an arena doll at this stage.
Bron's just sitting in the corner.
What are you doing?
He's preparing for book
Actions, equipment.
Right. Yeah, so you successfully whisk away the remarkably looking arena doll. And he goes, anything else I can assist with? And his monkey sort of starts jumping up and down on his shoulder. It's like hitting him on the head. And he goes, stop, Piccolo, stop. Fetch a toy. And the monkey leaps off his arm and runs over to the Erin's feet.
Mm-hmm.
And is going, ooh, and he goes, don't bother the customers, says Blinsky. Go over there. And he races off, and he pulls back a headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with its eyes and mouth stitched shut. And he goes, "Oh, this is excellent. Look at this one, a gold."
Done.
That's amazing. Oh, that's so cute. It looks like
The monkey settles down, and as it walks back, it fucking looks around at you and goes, like that, and jumps back on Blinsky's shoulder.
There is truly nothing further that you can tell us about the owner of this.
Oh, it's been ages since I've seen Mary. She came in, it'd be a good year ago, I'd say. I remember her daughter Gertrude, though. She spoke of aspirations to make herself a noble want, if you know what I mean. But look, I cannot help you any further.
Thank you.
Does
He
the monkey know anything about the Blinsky?
he moves around and
Maybe she's gone to the castle.
and as he's moving things around, Cosron, another red-headed doll catches your glimpse, and you see him quickly shuffle it underneath.
I'd pay it no mind.
What else can I do for you, gentlemen? Take all the time you need. It's been such a long time since I've had a customer. My creations are scattered around, so feel free to explore. And if anything whispers to your heart, just let me know.
I'm gonna do just a general sort of look around the shop as I'm sort of browsing and just noticing. I want to see if there's anything in here that directly relates to us. Like if there's anything that we've either encountered
like us.
or that looks like us, or like obviously we've seen.
So the only thing you do find is you find a rather intricate looking wolf doll, but it looks more like it's a mix between a human and a wolf. But you have encountered wolves.
And we have encountered that funky druid that,
Setting his wolves on us.
yeah.
I feel there's not a lot to get out of this place.
I was just having a thought. I was just looking not for the in this shop, but just for the doll in particular. So if we can see if there's a place that sort of has hounds or something for sale or something that we can get the scent off it. Otherwise, I've got beast scents where I can look through the hound and I can get it.
Well, old mate the Baron had 2 mastiffs.
Yeah, but he's probably not willing to part with them straight away. I thought maybe if he's somewhere in town that.
Say, is there any truth to the rumours about you lot?
Yes.
Are you going
It's
to
huge.
defeat Strahd? Are you going to defeat Strahd?
Oh, that's not the rumour. No. We're taking up with Strahd.
Oh, I see. Oh, so you'll be going to Ravenloft? Oh, really?
Just on our way there now.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. My mentor, Fritz, you see, Fritz van Verg, the greatest inventor ever. Well, of course, I believe he is, shall we say, held up in Strahd's care in Ravenloft. Would you be so kind as to find him? Or at least one of his masterpieces, one of the clockwork masterpieces? And if you bring that to me, I'll make anything you like. Anything.
What sort of a clockwork thingy is this that you're looking for exactly?
Well, you see, I've heard the rumours that Van Verg's greatest invention, a clockwork man, lies inside Strahd's domain. The rumours must be true, for Van Verg has not returned. And surely such a masterpiece would be so intriguing he would watch it all day long. So, if you do go there, and you do see it, please do tell me, and should it fall into your care, without bringing the wrath of Strahd to this town, then I would be most grateful. I would tinker you almost anything of your heart's desire.
What's so special about this clockwork, man? We already have one
Well,
of
it's
our
made
own.
by Van Verg, of course. Oh, any toy you like. But, I have no money to offer. For business has not been good, and the last customer has, simply traded me this monkey. It's strange, man. New to Barovia as new to Valaki as well.
Did you catch his name?
Oh, he's here with the circus.
Ricardo,
Ricardo! Yes, indeed. You know him.
we've made acquaintance.
Oh, well, excellent. Oh, and at Ricardo's name, Piccolo sort of pips up and like jumps up and down, and Blinsky sort of pats him back down. Goes, Piccolo, settle. But well, give him my regards. Tell him he must come back. And if he has some gold this time, that would be greatly appreciated. Your gold will keep me fed for many days. I thank you for your purchases. Is there anything else I can get for you? Perhaps a gift.
A gift?
Do you have friends? Perhaps you could buy a gift for a friend. A lady? Is there a lady in your life?
Yes, and she wants a monkey.
Oh, but I
I'll
see.
offer one more.
Piccolo is not for sale.
Fair enough. Well, I'm just gonna sort of last sweep around the shop. And just
Just don't
start.
ask if they sell books here. Do you need a book?
I think we're done here, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Unless you have anything else worthwhile, I think we take our leave.
I have a string. He hangs up this sort of wooden string mobile, like with bats, with flapping wings.
Okay,
No?
This guy's fucking weird. I'm going out.
Clanks just turned
And he's sort of
and
following you
walking
out, going. We leave.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're most welcome. Don't forget, Master's masterpiece. If you find it and see it, be ever in your debt.
Anyway, let's go.
We'll keep an eye out.
Again, the range of burning hands is what?
So you leave Blinsky's, and it is now coming across 10 to 4.
Right, we're heading for the town gates, right?
Yeah.
Shall we change out of our fine clothes and leave them at the
What, in the middle of the street?
inn before we leave?
Drop them off here. All right, let's go and do that.
What am I changing into?
Yeah, he is.
It looks like you're just wearing your armour and going commando on an
Oh, you do look rather impressive.
This will do me well for another 40 years.
Although, if we're going out of the city, I think we should head now if possible. The longer we wait, we don't want to be hitting at night time.
Let us go. We can
Yeah, let's
change
just
on
go.
the road.
We'll change at night. Yeah.
Just
We just
strip
head
off
out.
the street. It's no shame.
On the way, well, I was gonna say, should we see if there's a dog for sale on the way past?
A dog.
Yeah, like a hound of some sort.
There's always a chance. But no.
Well then, as we were to the gates.
So you make your way to which gate? So let me
The
bring up the map for
Yeah,
you.
Western Gate, I guess.
So I'm just going to ask something out of character. What happened last session which all of a sudden made it safe to go out at night? Because the last time I was with you guys and we got attacked by the vampire spawn, it was like, don't go out at night, don't go out at night.
Well, I think-
and now all of a sudden it's let's get out of town before it gets dark.
The difference is that nowhere is safe.
Yeah.
ever
Right.
at all.
I
So
think
it doesn't matter where we are.
So the city is not any safer
Although
than.
it's 6 less vampires in the city now, that's about it. That's all we
Fair enough. All right. No,
that's
that's
to
cool.
say that
That's
there's
cool.
not another 6 hidden in the church.
Yeah.
Or in Blinsky's, I reckon pretty loads of
I
vampires.
mean, he's a bit off.
Vampire monkey.
As you head towards walking along the main thoroughfare of Valaki, heading to the west, the skies open up as if a final farewell from Valaki. As you come to the gate post, the guards are beginning to make preparations to seal the town. And one of them comes over to you and says, "You're leaving. I have not been informed of your departure.
I'm informing you now.
Does the Baron know you're going?"
Yes,
Baron
we
does
told
not
him
tell
earlier.
us where to go.
Yes,
See.
we were with him earlier, and we.
Oh,
We told him we were leaving. Yes.
well, in that case, then word has not passed to me. I shall get your mark, though, before you depart. And he quickly hurries off inside the base of the tower, leaving, basically, there's one guard up there. The gates are still open. And you can just see the last, well, not necessarily the last, but you can see the sun pushing through the mist and the storm clouds. You can just sort of see it against the western sky.
All right. We just walk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do we need to return here?
I'll say we, as much as Gron doesn't want to just keep walking, he's also thinking we do want to come back, and
Shall we
also
step on the other side of the gate?
I don't want to be stuck with that idiot that we were with on the first gate.
Oh, let us step outside of the city gates.
Yep, anyway.
And wait.
Yeah.
Okay, as you step out from the city gates, he comes back and he goes, "Oh, you've left." It's like
Or is that we're waiting for
15
you?
feet from you.
Yeah.
But he's inside. He goes, "Oh, you've left already. Right, do you want to make your mark?"
Is it required?
"Oh, no, not really."
No.
"Well, I'll just write no then."
Yes.
Much appreciated.
And he like writes there and he goes, "Oh,
Have a good night.
good night."
And we continue
I'm surprised.
on the road.
I'm surprised more people don't do that.
Jesus.
I'm watching them in these places. No wonder why there's so many vampire running through the town.
Yeah, they'll just walk to the front gate. "Hello, we're coming in."
Yes,
You wanna make
we've
your
already
mark?
signed in. It's fine.
No.
We're leaving. Yes, we said we're good.
Oh wow.
On the road again.
Off to the winery.
Yeah, I think Danica gave us directions, so we should know which bits of the road to follow.
Yeah? Okay, that's cool.
That's what that's what
cool.
I have in my
Okay,
notes.
ready, but-
To the vineyard, which was like
Where is it?
it was west. Oh, is that there?
Yep, we are given directions to where the winery is. That's what I have in my notes.
Okay, well, tell me where you want to go. So you see the road heading to the west.
Follow that, I guess.
We go out, and is that a bridge? So we try to cross? Yep.
Surprisingly, you do indeed come to a bridge.
You're the one with the map, you direct.
We cross the bridge.
Well, let's just steady up.
Alright, well, we're
Oh,
about
wait, there's a bloody troll under it, isn't there?
Now could you pass the big black box? Sorry. Thanks.
Did anyone bring a billy goat?
No, it's one of those ones where we have to guess the name of the employee.
No one say Rumpelstiltskin.
The map that you uploaded,
Yeah.
was that meant to have all the names of places?
Yeah, because that one
Yeah,
does.
that's
doesn't it?
Because that one does.
Yeah,
Sweet,
that one does.
okay.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that's easy then.
straight at the crossroads?
Yep.
Don't stop to talk to any devils.
Pretty much go straight until we hit the next bridge and then turn left.
Yep.
Because this is the winery, is it?
Yeah, that's the winery there.
Then go back past Krezik.
Yeah, could go.
Past where?
Kresk or Krezik, however you pronounce it.
What was here again?
That was where the Danica thinks the pool of the White Sun was, which is where there was. Was that where the weapon was from the Taraka reading? I don't remember the wordings on the Taraka
I
reading.
know, it was an important place.
Yeah, there was one of the things that we need to find is if it's where the pool of the White Sun is, she might be making it up.
Well, if she's making that up, then she might be making something up about the winery, in which case, won't live long enough to see Krezik.
Right.
Oh, I'm good. I've got the doodad.
Yeah, a sword of sunlight, presumably which will have a skill.
Yeah, there we go. Nice one.
Privacy screen.
Yeah, I accidentally bought it from Kmart until I got home and I was like, they're pretty crazy though, eh?
Yeah. It's like you're looking at like a black screen.
Just making it up as I go. But it's also kind of annoying though, because like, you know, if I'm just trying to check my phone or something and like,
You can't, yeah.
I'm just like, oh, I have to like,
Fully facing.
Right. Okay. So
back a second.
you come towards the bridge. Let me just. I'll verbally describe it, and then we'll come because we're coming up to 10 o'clock. So we'll probably just leave tonight where we're at, and then 2 weeks' time we'll come back, or next week whenever you guys want to play, we'll come back into the bridge.
Cool.
Yeah? So as you can see in front of you, the road sort of comes to this X intersection, and I'll make that a little bit clearer now for you. Okay. So you've sort of got the direction that you're coming on the old Salovich Road with Valaki behind you. You have been walking for 2 hours, and so it is now 6:20 and twilight. Okay. The road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby. The bridge, you're yet to cross. So I know that's inversed, but you're yet to cross the bridge, right? And the scale's a little out there, so it's not like this fucking.
I was going to say,
5 mile
like, we've
bridge.
been walking for 2.5 hours and we can already see the crossroads that's another 2.5 hours ahead.
Yeah. So it's like, like I said, just go with it here.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, the bridge is massive. It's not that big, but the crossroads are there. But I want to come to the bridge.
Okay.
That I haven't got that. I could prep it, but it'll take me 10 minutes to prep it. So I might as well just leave that and just do this bit with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, signpost, bridge, snap, crossroads, heading off in an X directions. Northeast, well, from my perspective, your perspective, northeast, northwest, south.
Should we make camp on the road?
Make camp where on the bridge.
On the road.
Oh yeah, on the road then. Yeah.
Bridge might not be a bad idea.
Go on the bridge is a terrible idea. Is it?
It's
It's only
water.
6 p.m. though. We could still go for another 2 hours.
I'm gonna eat one of my good beers.
You're gonna eat a good berry
Yeah.
Just put it back in the dice box.
for dinner.
So you ate a good berry?
Yep.
Can you give me a constitution saving throw?
Sure. 18 plus 5.
Okay. You get the full effect.
So if you were down any hit points, now you're full.
Yep.
So, signpost, bridge, decisions. Northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Broken signpost.
Southwest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go.
Effectively, like
Yeah.
straight on.
Straight ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, did you make a decision?
Yeah,
Yeah,
southwest straight.
So you're going to go southwest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, straight.
All right. Well, that's where we'll leave it, and we'll come back to you guys crossing the bridge to head southwest next time we play.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Thank you, Duncan.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was good.
A little bit of shopping. Everyone loves a little bit of shopping. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Alright, guess we're giving you good berries back.
Keep them.
Where do you want the Blinsky toys?
So, yeah,
Put the Blinsky toys in the party box.
Can you put
You should have a party box, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clank. It's amazing, isn't it? And thank you. Cross run. Nasty dolls.
Those are going in
I
there.
think that one's yours.
Oh, yeah. Any other health potions or just one?
No, just yours.
So were you saying, is it in 2 weeks that it's Anzac?
Yeah. Well, let's just get ourselves sorted a bit, and then we'll have a look at some dates. So we've sort of got a
That's the 25th.
bit of time up our
Yeah.
sleeves. All right. It's the thing with Strahd, you never know which way things are going to go. So you're leaving tonight, so you haven't gone to Lady Boctor's dinner with Vasily,
Missed out my book.
and you've missed out with, what was her name? Anya?
book club.
No, Anya was the...
It was the potion lady. It was
Yeah.
the lady at the dye shop.
Yeah,
Our book club.
yeah. That's right, the clothier. Had a bit of a thing for her old Grand, eh?
Yeah. So that's all that was going in here.
I think so, yeah.
There's Irina.
Irina is back with.
I've got Irina.
Okay,
She's in with Vargas now.
Oh yeah.
Strahd has Irina
Amazing how long these batteries last. Yeah. Oh, I've got some more in keeps. Should put them back on the.
Has anyone seen the critical roles new thing?
No.
Dagger Heart or something like that?
Oh, I've seen something about that.
Yeah. They replace half of the dice rolls are just D12s, but then they're still doing attack rolls with a D20.
What are they doing?
So when you roll an action, you roll 2d12s.
Yeah.
And
And add
one's
them
red,
together.
but one's red, one's yellow. So the yellow one's a hope die, and the red one's a fear die. So if you roll higher fear, it means the DM has an extra thing that they can work against you.
Oh, so it's not. So it's obviously not 5th edition or D&D.
No, it's a variation of that they've done.
Right.
Well, I was listening to this podcast
Maybe some kind of fallout.
on that Star Wars one you were sent to, where they've got like success, fail, triumph,
Yeah.
threat, and something else. You're like, so you can succeed, but if you roll 2 threats as well, it'd be like, you've done this, but you can also succeed in your roll. You've also got a threat from these 2 things that are going to happen. So it's quite interesting how like.
I feel like that is kind of like, it kind of overcomplicates it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's like if you're going to do that, I've seen, what is it, Monster of the Week, where it's kind of like, you have like an action, like it like it does that, but it's simplified to like the nth degree. It's like you can either deal damage, but you take damage too,
Yeah.
rather as like a combat where you try and do something else. Or, you know, you got a few different, like a couple of different actions that you take, but it's like there's no rolls, it's no nothing, it's more storytelling.
Yeah. Well, that's the same that they were talking about with the Critical Role guys, because they created that for the old to add a bit of extra. But then they're using still the D20 for a lot of the stuff, so it just seems like why not just do it as a slight variation.
Bar back. There we go.
And why not? Yeah. I had a shit night's sleep last night. I'm just dreaming about work. I thought,
I've literally had the last 4 weeks off.
oh, nice.
So I'll start lottery on the 25th. Not 25th. Yeah, it's 25th.
So what kind of job are you for that?
Just customer service. But it's 15k more than I was on doing VHC.
Result.
Where was that, sorry?
It's in South Bank, so the lottery, so the lot 10 then. Apparently,
Oh.